people don't say anything because they think their voice won't be heard, or like it'll just get shut down or won't. So like the fact that everyone has like this collective voice now, it probably feels so vindicating. But the fact that she still feels like that like 20 years later or however long, like says a lot, right? It's like they didn't talk about this for so long. Now everyone's coming out, so they feel like safer to talk about it.
Her name is Trish, she's got the dish and all the gossip's filthy rich, pretty and pink, hot topic queen, and says what everybody thinks. She's just Trish.
Hello, welcome to Just Trish, our favorite day of the week, Thursday, because it's the weekend. It's the weekend. When I win Congress, that's one of the things I'm going to do is be like, we need a 3-day weekend. I feel like 3-day weekend would make us all just feel happier. It would make us work harder. Like my work week ends on Thursday and technically it ends on Wednesday. Mine's Monday through Wednesday. Okay, I changed it. Monday through Wednesday is the work week. Thursday through Sunday is the weekend. Let me tell you, it has changed my life. It has given me peace of mind. Thursday, I can have a nice like little family day. Friday, I can have a regroup day for myself. Then we still have the weekend. And then Monday through Wednesday, I am going from literally 6 a.m. to like 10 p.m. because I want that 5-day weekend. So that's what I run when I go for Congress, because I really think that's where it's going to be. You guys are seeing this on a Thursday. So, you know, we'll see. Thursday, Wednesday. I don't know. When you were growing up, it was Fridays and Saturdays you had off, but you went back to work.
No, only Saturday.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, it was like one day off.
Oh, that's great. Not Friday? Friday night.
No, Friday was like half a day. But yeah,
Shabbat.
it was horrible.
Okay, not
Not
that
having Sunday.
Not that one. We're getting right into it. Yay! Oscar's here. You were right on time too. We're going to the ELVIS premiere tonight. I'm super excited. Baz Luhrmann is directing a documentary of unseen Elvis Presley footage, and we got invited. And we did just go to a premiere, and we have been kind of busy in our social life, but I was just like, I need to go to this one for sure. And he just recently announced that he's going to be doing a stage adaptation of like Elvis. Like he's not directing it, kind of like Moulin Rouge. He directed the movie, but the stage production was directed by Alex Timbers. So he's doing a trilogy. And there is a great song by Elvis Presley called The American Trilogy, and it's wonderful. So anyways, that's where we're at, because right after this, we're going to do a Patreon, and I got to come back and change from Bridgerton into Elvis. So it's a whole day. Like I said, Monday through Wednesday is the work week, so I can have that 5-day weekend. And, oh, I was going to show our little, well, I'll have Jimmy insert it. We did get the postcards. We had the physical ones for the No Hate campaign. If you want to go to patreon.com/justtrish, the, no cards will be in the headshot tier this month. We do extended episodes and bonus videos there. May 9th, I'll be at Indio, California, Fantasy Springs Casino, and May 5th, Netflix is a Joke. And I think that's pretty much the wrap up.
5 p.m. Western time, 8 p.m.
iHeartRadio, world's favorite Broadway debut.
I have my timer every day. 5 p.m. it goes off, and then I vote.
Do those power votes. I'm so glad I'm not up for next year, because both Dylan Mulvaney just made her debut in 6, and Whitney Levitt has been breaking records second week in a row of Chicago's highest week ever in the 30 years that Chicago's been on Broadway, and she's just extended her run. So that's going to be stiff competitions for next favorite. Not to say this one isn't. I'm against Tom Felton and Meg Donnelly and Cheryl Porter, and I just say Ashley Graham. There's just so many great people. So damn, it's a hot award at the
Broadway's where it's at.
It's where. Period. It is where it's at. It's so great. We saw Wuthering Heights yesterday.
Best movie of the year.
Did you like it? I didn't know. I didn't know how to gauge.
It was the best movie I've seen in a long time.
Me too. Oh, I didn't know you loved it. It was one of those movies where I'm looking at Moses, and I'm like, first I'm like looking, I'm like, did you fall asleep? Because Moses is up all hours of the night. So I was like, did he fall asleep? Then 2, I was like, ooh, is this awkward? Is this weird? Because it did get weird. That second half of the movie got weird, and I'm like looking, I'm like, does he think this is too weird?
No, I mean, if you're a Kate Bush fan, this is like she has so many. That's the thing. That's what I'm so shocked is like she literally has a song for each scene of this movie. Like she has all like
Kate Bush.
I want to take this movie, re-edit it to her songs.
Oh, she did a whole album about Wuthering Heights.
No, but the story is so much of her like mindset and how she thinks and.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, didn't know that. Interesting.
Including the crazy stuff. Like
really? The degradation? Oh, yeah. She's into a little degrading. No. She likes to be on all fours on a leash.
There's a song that's called Get Out of My House. And it's like if you took madness into a song, that's the song.
Oh, I didn't know this about her.
It's like insane.
I wasn't familiar.
There's another song, Another Day, which is 2 lovers that meet again later on in their life, and they talk about how they wish they had each other's baby and were together. Like the whole, she has song like so many. That's why I'm like, it's so, this movie and this story and her are connected so much.
Wow. Oh, so you were feeling it through the power of song.
Power of song and visually it was incredible.
I was sobbing. I loved it. I loved this movie. I was sobbing. I've never felt so much emotion in my life. I was sobbing. Was CHARLI XCX singing all the songs? That's what we were debating. I'm like, I think she does. Most like, I don't think she's singing.
She does the whole soundtrack. Yeah, she released an album. Yeah. She released the whole like Wuthering Heights album.
That's what I thought. So she's singing all the songs. She sounds like Enya. She's like, whoa.
I mean, it's incredible. It's incredible. I thought she was like producing it and doing. I didn't know she was singing every song.
Yeah, it's on every song.
That's incredible.
Because I was like, there's no way. I was like, I think so. I think that's like the whole gag of it. Because wasn't taken out of it. Some people like to critique, be like, if they hated the movie, like, this movie is awful, and then you hear CHARLI XCX and you're like, oh my god, okay, like lightens the mood, whatever. And I was like, but to me, I wasn't even hearing CHARLI XCX. I was like, oh, she did all the music. Like to me, it was like she was so diverse.
Yeah, and even like the score, like even when she wasn't singing, I liked the score as well.
Yeah. Oh, she did the score too?
I don't know if she did the score, but
with the music of it all.
Yeah. Because the score went hand in hand with like the production on her on the album too. You know what I mean? Like it was kind of interchangeable. I liked all the music in general. I thought that was a really fun part.
Good.
Yeah.
Did you like it? I forgot.
I'm lukewarm. I didn't hate. Loved looking at it. Loved the performances.
But you didn't live. I lived.
I didn't get my life to it, no. I thought it could have been hornier. I think I needed to, because they really played it up in like the press tour of like, oh my God, he did this to me, and like he covered my eyes in the rain. Like, hot, and they really played up the affair bait, and I was like, okay, then it must be really sexy. Like they must be getting down. Like in The Housemaid, you see Sydney Sweeney and Brendan Sklenar, like everything, and so that's kind of what I was expecting from Wuthering Heights. I'm like, well, let's see it.
We saw not a lot. You're right. They were very clothed through everything. I agree.
Shocking in that sense.
Yes, and it didn't get sexy until like the kind of like midway through, and then it's like maybe just a montage of sexy scenes.
And granted, could you get that sexy in the when was this? 1800s?
I hope so. I don't know. I think so.
It must have been a little harder to get sexy back then, I would think, because it's harder to
the clothing.
Yes, it's a lot of clothing. It's when they're in the Wuthering Heights home, the estates,
and it's cold.
It was cold. I don't know if they're showering on the reg, so
nobody was really.
Yeah, so I'm sure. Munching Box was a little bit harder back then.
He was doing that.
Yeah.
He was like, let me just get up in there.
Yeah.
I agree. Yes, I just did a photo shoot right before this from Bridgerton, where Mama Bridgerton, Violet Bridgerton, was in lingerie, and I'm the tea we're having. And I was worried for the episode, and I was like, one, it wasn't pink, but two, I was like, maybe it's a little too sexy. Even though it's Victorian, it's like shorts and like a corset, but you're still like, damn, okay, get it. Yeah, we didn't even see much of that from. Yeah. I agree. The sexy scene montage was great. Not a lot. I liked.
Spoilers are coming. Ooh, spoilers are coming. Spoiler warning. Get out now. Spoiler alert. 3, 2, 1. Spoiler warning.
My personal favorite storyline was the one between Jacob Elordi and the other girl.
Isabella.
I was like, as soon as that came, I was like, oh, like what? Like from the moment he got into her bedroom, I don't want to spoil it too much, but from the moment he like climbed into her bedroom, like soaking wet, you just see hot Jacob Elordi coming into your room, and he's just like, I'm not gonna love you. I don't even like you. I'm gonna be thinking of another girl. Do you still want this? And she's just like, yes. And I'm like giggling. I'm like laughing because I'm like, why is this so me and every girl? Like every girl, a guy will be like, I'm the worst, like I suck, and you're just like, yes, daddy, give it to me. Like it was giving that, although it was Jacob Elordi, and honestly, like I get it now. Last episode we're like, I don't really get the Jacob Elordi, and then I'm kind of like, I get it. I get it. He is. I mean, Margot Robbie was always my fave, but I loved everyone. I loved Margot Robbie's husband. 'Cause at the end, I was saying the guy, I don't know the actor that played her husband, but Lord. It was the name of the chocolate, Linden chocolate. I was thinking, like, is it chocolate? He was fine, and he was so nice. Like he was so nice to her. I was just like I was so pissed off that she was like, whatever.
Well, he was the only sane person in this movie.
Yeah, he was so
like,
sweet.
Everyone else is insane.
I love that girl though.
Completely, everyone.
Do you know the relationship between the girl and the Lord, like the one that was living in the house?
Oh. God, no, let me see.
Because we were like trying to figure that out.
At first I thought they were like an item. Like I thought they were on a date when we first met her. And then I didn't understand.
But I feel like they kind of were.
Or something.
They said like a sister, and then they were like, oh, too bad he couldn't marry her. So I was like, well, what? And then she ended up liking Kathy. So I was just like, I don't know what's happening in this situation, but I love that actress. Whoever that played that character was amazing.
She's in, I think, Saltburn as well.
So the composer, by the way, is Anthony Willis, and he also did the music for Saltburn.
Well, it's the same director too, Emma Fennell.
Yeah, so they work together.
Jacob Lorge. Wow, she really just said, everyone come on over. Where's Barry Keoghan? He could have popped up in there. Literally. Right? He would have fit in that little freaky world, you know?
Probably too small of a role for him.
Right, because there was that stable boy that was
that's
getting it on with that lady too. Oh my God, I loved it. Was RC not in it with the big red dress where they're walking together in the red room? I don't think it was in it. Unless I missed it. Oh, yeah. So it looks like it was for the photo shoot. So weird.
I mean, there was the moment when he was in their house looking like that. Yes. And he came back.
But I don't know if she was ever in that dress I wore.
I think that must have been for the photo shoot.
But they've been taking that dress everywhere on like a world tour. And I was like, oh, she wasn't even in it.
She is supposed to be the younger sister of Edgar Linton. Okay, now T, I get why the girls were up. I get why the girls were up in arms. Because I remember people were mad at that plot line, Isabella's plot line. Because in the book, she's like really abused by Heathcliff, and in this one, it's more of like a sexual thing.
Yeah, she was kind of in on it. She's like, I love it. I'm home, baby. I'm right where I'm meant to be. I was like, oh.
I'll write this letter because you can't read.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of
And then he kind of loved it too. Yeah. I feel like they both were like, oh, okay.
So I got, So she was more of like a victim of abuse in the book. So I got what the girls were.
Oh, were they mad about that?
Well, in general,
being on the wrong side of
me being my favorite part.
Sorry, as someone who did not read the book all the way through.
Wuthering Heights, not Wuthering Heights as we call it.
Yes, damn. Because the movie really did make it hot. Because if you are into that, like consensually, like obviously, like she was, like someone went to go save her.
There was a little 50 Shades of Grey core for like a little bit of those 50 Shades nachos.
Yeah. I really enjoyed it, but I suppose, yes, if it's not consensual and she's like, oh, I didn't sign up for this, then it's... Yeah. It was a little freaky. I was giggling, like not even at that scene, but just so much of it. I was just like, this is crazy. Like, what are we watching? I was so here for it. I felt embarrassed. I was a little flushed sitting next to Moses. Even sitting next to the person next to me, I was kind of like, this is a crazy movie to be watching. I just really liked it. Yes, could be horny. Like, Bridgerton's going to get hornier for sure, but... I loved it. It was beautiful, beautiful people, beautiful acting. I loved every single character. Not one character annoyed me. I even liked Ellie. I liked her. I was like, period. Like, on that, you know what I mean? Like, I liked her through and through. I don't know the differences in the book.
Her dad was a good actor.
Yeah. Too. He could get it, too. He was pretty fine. He was like, everyone was looking so good in this movie. They just made everyone look good. Everyone was hot. I liked it all. I give it a 10 out of 10, but I get it. Okay, book enthusiast, I get why things could be upsetting. But as someone who doesn't know the book, I liked this Wuthering Heights in quotes. But maybe there's like 10 other Wuthering Heights movies. So maybe are any of those accurate to the book or no?
God, I don't know.
Like Ralph Fiennes.
Because I see so many posters of last movies.
Yeah, from like
this movie just seems they took away most of the abuse that people endured. And they focused on romance of two people that are basically insane for each other. Yeah. And they really cleaned up every other story around it. Nobody else really.
That's true,
so it's fine. Like, that's the story they chose. Because the movie is, they take your emotional strings and they just play on it the whole movie.
I was
sobbing.
Play
on it. So if you like that, this is a movie for you.
I've never cried hard in my life. Now I want to go see Young Frankenstein. Or is it Young Frankenstein or Frankenstein?
Frankenstein.
Oh, why do I keep calling it Young Frankenstein?
I think of Young Sheldon. I don't know.
No, there was something else.
There's a Mel Brooks movie called Young Frankenstein. Okay. I guess because he's young, I'm thinking like Young Frankenstein. Oh, it's just Frankenstein.
Just Frankenstein.
It's a Guillermo del Toro.
Yes, you know
from Shape of Water. Director.
Yes.
I'm very, very excited to watch that. So we'll have to watch it because now I'm a Jacob Elordi fan. I'm also excited to see Euphoria season 3. I think he's gonna crush. I think he's gonna be so good in it. And yeah, it was good. I was giddy. I was like, we almost didn't like see it. And I was like, no, we should just go see it. And I'm happy I did. But so sorry to everyone who didn't like it. I get it. I also get that too. And everyone has a right to not like something.
Yeah, opinions are valid.
That's the problem when you read books.
Huh? Yeah, don't read. Just don't read books.
Makes everything easier. Yeah. Ignorance is bliss. All right. How are you? Good to see you. Literally, like, you were right on time. It was just like, I was, me. How are you feeling? Everyone was they're like, Oscar sounds sick.
Oh.
You sound better.
Yeah, I feel better. Yeah.
Okay. Everyone's getting our kids too. We've been like Zycamming it up. I'm like, I cannot get sick right now. Our kids too. I've been a little coffee.
Yeah, I think it's just the weather has been a little nuts, so everyone's kind of getting a little sick. But I'm feeling better.
You feel okay?
Yeah.
What's your hat from? I love this.
Oh, you remember my I got a PR box from, it's called Merch Motel. They did that little clown hat.
Clown.
God, why am I forgetting the show that your good Judy Jordan Firstman is in?
Oh, I Love LA.
I Love LA. How did I forget
yes.
I Love LA? Remember, I got the I Love LA like hats.
Is this from it? I'm confused.
So this
Oh,
is,
you got the clown hat.
yes,
Oh, right.
and then the designer of said hat sent me more merch.
Oh,
so
what's
this
the
is,
designer's
shout out
name?
Merch Motel.
Oh, Merch Motel.
Yeah.
Love it. And cat's eye, does that mean we're going to go get a cat's eye
And
smoothie?
I've been practicing the dance.
Are we going to do it?
Yeah, I'm gonna do
Is it
the
hard?
hands off Gabriella in the EREWHON parking lot. I'm gonna do it. I'll be
Okay.
performing live the
EREWHON
Gabriella dance.
Calabasas. Do we need a tripod? Where is our little tripod? Or you have one?
I got one in my backpack.
I can hold it too. Oh, you do? Oh,
I do. I'm prepared.
I love this wall, but yeah, you look like you're going to the concert. That's why I was like, because we never know. Some days Oscar's gotta go. Sometimes we don't know. Sometimes I gotta go. You know, sometimes
Yeah.
so I didn't know. And I've been looking forward to this EREWHON smoothie. That's why I was like, we need to start. When there's like a plan, like I did the Bridgerton photo shoot at 8 a.m. today, and then like 10 to noon, and then I was like, okay, we have 1:30 to 2:30 to get this smoothie, and then I have to come back for the like when there's a plan. Before you got here, I said my run for Congress was to have a 5-day weekend for everybody because Monday through Wednesday it just makes everyone work harder. I feel because I have a 5-day weekend, and Monday through Wednesday I am
You're locked
going.
in.
Like I will not stop. I will be up at 5 a.m. and I will go to bed at like 10:30 p.m. and I'm like, I'm not stopping.
Word.
And then Thursday, Friday, I'm like, whoo, we can go to ballet, we can go to Mickey Mouse Clubhouse, we can do all this stuff, and it's wonderful.
Okay, work.
Yeah.
And get ready. There's usually paparazzi there, the parking
That's
lot if there are
true.
one. So
You
make sure you
have
do the dance
paparazzi
to all
there.
angles. You know, they might be filming.
I wish we'd get paparazzi there. That'd be so funny.
That'd
Just
be
you and Cat's Eye and
hilarious.
me half Bridgerton. That'd be so
TMZ's
funny.
there.
Yes, because you did find one of us like dressed as like I was like Marilyn Monroe. I'm always in cosplay when I go there, which is not the place to go in cosplay because everyone's very cool and very chic, and then you just looking like a weirdo. I'm so excited though. I wish they had the giant pancake. They never had the giant pancake there.
Oh
but-
yeah, tea. And are they the store that used to have the giant strawberry? Do they still have it?
Oh, was it a giant or was it?
No, it was just expensive.
Oh, in my head,
You
keep
love
thinking,
it.
I think I brought it up like 5 times.
And you know what? Watching the movie though, we both chuckled and looked at each other. We're like,
The giant strawberry
yeah,
came up.
like Oscar.
Yeah.
It was cutesy in her hand. Malibu had a huge strawberry yesterday. Did I show you that picture? Oh my gosh, she had this giant strawberry. Did you buy them? I'm assuming you bought
Yeah,
them.
because I got her like it's a heart-shaped box with strawberries from.
How cute.
Oh my god, I gotta show you. It
And
was
they
so
were
big.
huge in there. And most of the really big ones I cut up to make smoothies for them, but
Well, here she
there
is.
was
Like,
one that I left.
it's already half eaten, but look how big that is.
That is giving the Wuthering Heights strawberry.
Oh, and I
It's
know she has like a
big.
little hand, but that was a big strawberry.
strawberry.
Yeah, no, they were.
She wasn't feeling well, so she was probably like, "Why are you taking videos?" She tried to smile. This one of her trying to smile. She was not feeling well. She was so cute. She was like giving. She was like, "Okay." It was just so cute. This little strawberry. I did like it. Once I saw the giant strawberry, I was like, "I do like this." Why were they in separate rooms? Do we know? Back to Wuthering Heights. Sorry.
Edgar and Catherine. I actually don't. Did he just like want his personal space or
They
whatever?
seem to have like his and hers.
Yeah.
Because his room was
Green
masculine and his design, and her room was her.
skin.
So it seems like back then they used to have like his and her.
That's so funny.
You
That
listen
makes
to
sense.
Kiki Palmer wanting to live separate from their
I
partner.
kind of don't hate it. When I was seeing her room, I was kind of like, I wish I had an all pink room again. Because we have a very neutral room, which I love. But I feel like if we did, what would your room be? It would be navy blue sheets. He loved a navy blue sheets and a salt
minute.
rock lamp.
My room is what our room
did.
is now.
Take a picture of what do you have a picture of your old bedroom when I met you? And you had a shower that was like a porta potty. Because it was like a building, like a commercial building that he was like renovating.
It's not like a part of my.
Oh, well, that's
It
cute.
was just a
You
shower.
want
It
me
was
to share
just a
it?
shower. There was
No, but
no.
it was like a portable one. No, it was cute. Anyways,
No, it just the door was like sliding. It was like
a stall,
It's like a
shower
quarter.
stall.
It was like a quarter of a circle, and it would slide.
Oh.
it
Yeah,
was
it was
cool.
pretty cute.
I'm saying this out of love. I really did think it was cute.
No, but the words you use, it sounds
Oh.
like porta potty. It's like
Yeah,
like
a
it
box.
sounds like Burning Man
Oh,
outdoor
okay.
shower.
No, it was cute. I'm saying this out of love because you had the navy blue sheets because we had navy blue sheets up on our bed, and I was like, this is giving like single man. And then Devin had said he had navy blue sheets. Then I was like, oh, Moses had navy blue sheets. I'm like, I guess if you
bought
said,
them.
huh?
You bought them.
Well, because it was at Four Seasons, and I thought, ooh, it's bouge, it's a navy blue, and I thought like Bridgerton, and then I got it, and I was like, that's giving single man because I heard. Then I was. What
You
did
and
we go over
Tana
this? Your
talked about it.
sheets?
Yeah, mine are white.
Oh, love that. Perfect. Nothing to hide. People were saying navy blue because it's like guys just don't wash their sheets as much, so they can be like a little dirtier and they're not necessarily black or something like that. Not to say yours was. I loved your little room. I loved your little, like, it was cute. It was a vibe. Thank you so much to SeatGeek for sponsoring today's episode of Just Trish. All right. Spring is coming around. That means it's festival season. Summer's right around the corner. And you know, the biggest, hottest acts are coming straight to your city. You don't want to miss out. Ariana Grande, Zayn Malik, Backstreet's back at the Sphere this July. My Chemical Romance is fall back with Black Parade. They are currently on tour in South America. And you may be like, Trisha, we can't get those tickets. They were so hard to get. Well, SeatGeek has those hard to get tickets straight to you. With over 35 million downloads, SeatGeek is the #1 rated ticketing app. There are more than 70,000 events listed in SeatGeek, including concerts, sports, festivals, and more. I love using SeatGeek. I think their customer service is amazing. I love that you can find the best deals. You can see the best seat. You get a floor plan of where you want to sit. You can choose how many people. It's just so fun to just kind of browse. It really is endless entertainment. And then you get to go to the show. So much fun, especially the day of the show. You'll get those best deals because those last minute tickets, people decide not to go and like, we'll just give it up for anything. You can find really great deals on SeatGeek, and every ticket is backed by their buyer guarantee. The new year means new artists are on tour. To make it even better, you can use code TRISH2026 for 10% off your SeatGeek tickets. That's 10% off tickets with promo code TRISH2026. Make sure you click the link in the description to download the app and have the code automatically added to your account so you can use it later. Thank you so much, SeatGeek, for sponsoring today's episode of Just Trish. I loved it. It was cute. Anyways, it's giving Bridgerton. You always made tea. You were always like, do you want some tea? You want some tea? It was giving Bridgerton in Inglewood. Yeah, and I liked it. It was a vibe. It was cute. And you had a juice shop next door. You had a church and a juice shop.
Yeah,
it was great.
What more could
you could get orange smoothie, and then like I remember I woke up on a Sunday. That was the first night there, and I was like,
the wall, literally the wall. Like Sunday morning, you wake up
that's
to
weird.
It's like the angels. I was like, oh, it was crazy. I was like
they were worshiping. They just on the other side of the room.
Okay.
Something was going down.
No, nothing was happening. It was just like, you never think about it.
First of all, something was happening, but the way you framed it was so crazy. He watched too much Wuthering Heights. All of a sudden, he's Bronte. He's just like, and on the other side was sitting. It was good. I loved it. It was a vibe. I say that out of love. I thought it was very cute. The salt rock lamp too was very cute. It was giving guy. It was giving, I'm a guy. And you had a bicycle from Burning Man, actually. You were talking about Burning Man not being a stall, but you had that.
It's basically like, a lot of artists, that's how they live. They have like a loft in their studio. So that's kind of what that situation was, kind of a temporary living in this art studio.
I loved it. Thought it was very cool, very unique and neat. But yeah, I'm excited. I'm going to try the Gabriella shake. It has like 5,000 ingredients in it. So many ingredients.
And it takes them half an hour to make it.
Oh my, they do. Yeah, that part. That's why I'm like, I literally have like the key, the purse, everything. I make shoes on, ready to go. I'm like, I'm going to run after.
Order it, and then you have time to vlog for 20 minutes.
Well, because like I want the hour-long video. I want to get the quality to our patrons. But yeah, getting there is like 15 minutes, getting back 15 minutes, waiting in line. But it's the experience. The dance might take 10 minutes.
Might take a minute, yes.
We're going to allot for all of that. And I'm very excited. Oh, I'm so happy that we have the time today. I was going to be really sad about it. How are you? I already asked. Yes, you're good. Oh, I just asked about your outfit. I didn't even ask how you're good. Do you want to promote anything? I promote so much. I'm like, you should promote something. See, Oscar Gracie vlog. What happened to that vlog? You came in and vlogged for a minute yesterday, and then that was it. I was like, was that it?
Oh, I still have more to film. It's a continuation.
I'm doing that too. I'm doing, what I'm going to do? Monthly vlogs from my channel.
Month is too long.
Oh,
and this is coming from me. Yeah,
like a February recap would be cute, no? Like Valentine's.
I think like 2 weeks max.
All right, I got to get that. Okay, because I really I'm trying to go... I already talked to Jimmy. Shout out Jimmy. I really want to do like Miss Remy Ashton style vlogs where like the thumbnail and that. Like I'm going to just kind of like, not copy, but copy. Get inspired by, you know what I mean?
Yeah, he told me he's been studying up on Miss Remy Ashton, which I love. I love that he's binging. And now he gets it. He gets the obsession.
Does he?
Yes.
I gave him another thing. There's another style video. Did he tell you about that one?
No, what was the other one?
Oh, there's another style video that we're exploring. You'll
David
see when
Dobrik,
it comes.
The fast edits and
That's so funny you said that. Because he was watching Miss Remy Ashton, and he's like, oh, I love that, because the David Dobrik style of editing was just never for me. And I was like, same, Jimmy. Yeah, there's one other one I'm trying to figure out, and it was a very niche style, so I gave it to him, and he's like, all right, let me, because at first he's like, yes, I can definitely do this, and then he's like, let me look at that one. And so anyways, I'm sorry I never told him. Yeah, I'm hoping to revive that blonde sundial form. You inspired me to. I love vlogging. I love watching vlogs.
And they just sent you something.
I know. I was like, you can open it tomorrow when you're glam. And I'm like, every minute is attested for tomorrow. There is not 1 minute that I will be able to open it. But I do want to. The YouTube sent us. Should we open it now? Or no? You know what it is. Mo's open it and won't tell me. You know.
I can bring it for a second.
Oh.
My God. YouTube sent me a thing. I never got anything from YouTube. I think it's just a plaque probably, huh? For what though? Not the channel. Wow.
Oh.
There's the cards right there. Yeah. Here they are.
Oh, double-sided, honey.
Yes. We've got no hate. Double-sided, yes. You get this one or this one, whichever one you want. Well, actually, you get both because they're on the same side. Okay. Oh, okay.
Oh.
Love that. Just the Bridgerton hair. This is heavy.
Limited edition.
I know.
Okay.
Do you know what it is? You know what it is.
Not exactly, but I
wait.
know
What
what
is
it's
it?
about.
Okay, let me hold it up a little higher. Or is it here? Here we're showing it?
Sure. So you can see.
Ooh, wow.
What?
Oh. Oh.
Okay.
Oh my God, this is so funny.
Open, like maybe lift this.
But this is so cool. It says Blonde on the Forum J here. Oh, it's my main channel. Okay, I'm acknowledging my main channel
That
after 20
is
years.
Wait, exactly.
Okay. Okay, since 2007.
The Shadow Band channel.
This red now.
Okay, I'm gonna show this. Okay. Wow.
What?
20... What? It says 20
years
years
running.
running. They saw my video. They saw my TikToks. They acknowledged me. Oh my gosh. Here's to making history in 2026. Oh my gosh. 20 years running. Wait, this is crazy. Is it just for people who've been vlogging 20 years?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Oh my gosh.
It's like a racer jacket.
Oh, it has the year I started my channel.
That is crazy.
Because YouTube established 2005, and then it has mine 2007. Wait, I'm going to cry. That's so nice, because I love to brag that I'm a 20-year vlogger. Yes, the blonde sundial for it. That's so weird.
That is crazy.
Like nobody in the world has.
Aww. Nobody does. Wait, that's cool. I'm going to wear this all the time. This is going to be my personality. Oh my God. I've never been acknowledged by YouTube. I'm going to cry. This is so nice. I've really been like going hard on the 20 years. I even changed it in my Instagram bio. I was like, 20 years YouTuber, OG YouTuber. Because I've seen people do OG YouTuber 12 plus years. I was like, actually.
You have the validation. Nobody can say no.
Oh my God, wait, why? I'm like crying. That's actually amazing. Oh, I'm glad you didn't tell me. This is cool. Wow, there's like a hanger with my name on it.
Well, that's for the jacket. Yeah,
Yeah, I'm reviving this.
Put in your car.
A license plate.
Oh, okay. Just all the stats, all the analytics. 2.2 billion views. I know Mr. Beast and all that stuff in Ryan's channel, but name another current influencer that's not Mr. Beast or Ryan's Toys or whatever, or Cocomelon. Wait, I'm like so excited. Oh my God. And I was planning to revive this channel. Don't worry, YouTube. I'm keeping it strong. Blonde Sundial 4MJ. Just don't shadow ban me. The hanger! It says Blonde Sundial 4MJ.
That is wild.
Oh my God. I'm kind of gagged.
I mean, somebody sat down and sewed.
Oh my
this
gosh.
jacket just for you.
Looks like something I'd make myself for me. That's so cool. Wow, thank you, YouTube. Oh my gosh.
Now you just need a sports car.
Okay.
Tate McRae.
20 more years. The 50-year YouTube. Right, maybe.
No, for you to wear it then, to drive the sports car.
Is this a surprise? You have one outside? He's like, here it
And,
is.
yes.
We've been looking at one. Wow. I love it. I'm obsessed. It would, yeah. Oh my gosh. Thank you. Wait, why am I was going to cry over this little.
Thank you.
Wow, did you see this yesterday? You saw this?
I only saw the 20 year. I was like, okay, it's something to celebrate you 20 years on YouTube. All right.
Oh my gosh. This is so nice. Wow, I'm going to cry. That's so cool. I mean, wow. I love to be acknowledged by a platform you give everything to. Truly, I've given my panic attacks, my anxieties, my depression, overdoses, marriage, births. I've given literally my life. It's the Truman Show. Okay? It has given everything on there. And this podcast. Wow! I'm going to cry. That's so cool. Thank you. Wow. I feel like I won an award. That's cool. That's so random. I love it. Who else got one? We should clock it.
That's what I'm saying. Like, how many? I'm sure you'll see people post, but there's only a few that are 20 years on YouTube.
That's so cool. All right. You know, the year of the horse is starting off strong. Full speed ahead. Yesterday, my TikToks were getting like 70,000 views. All of a sudden, every single one. I'm eating Cheesecake Factory, which I've been doing for months now. And it's like, oh, here's 1.7 million. Then I did one. What was one? Like I was eating Panda Express. Oh, here's another 2 million. It's like crazy. I don't know what's happening, but thank you. I love you. And I love YouTube. That was great. Amazing. Cool. All right. Full force ahead. I got an editor now, so I'm gonna watch. I hope that one of these vlogs are life changing to people now that I have someone editing, because I think that was the problem. I think people just love something a little edited, a little put together.
I don't know. For you, it goes either way, because some of the most like lived on moments for you are the unedited. I saw a TikTok where it was you trying to unplug a toilet for 5 minutes.
I have it saved.
Oh, you too?
You have it saved.
Yes, because that's how I learn about things that happen in our house sometimes.
Was it here? Was it in this house?
That's why I was so shocked. I was like, oh, it's probably an old Trisha video. And then I was like, wait a minute, I recognize this.
What vlog was that on? I didn't show it. I could have showed the toilet.
I'm gonna attempt to see if I can plunge this toilet. Plunging toilets trigger you, don't watch.
Oh, trigger warning. Is that?
This is day like 5.
I think it's in the green room.
Oh yeah, that green room toilet.
You're really going at it.
Like, no more toilet paper left in this. And yes, I had Moses try it. And he can't.
Oh, I didn't know you. That's even more. Oh wow.
It's in this house.
Oh my god.
Put your whole back into it.
So thank you, YouTube, for acknowledging.
Lifetime Achievement Award. I was like, I never gave up. I posted every day. What were you posting? You know? I mean, some people would want to see Jenna Marbles just plunge a toilet. You know, if she came back, if she was just plunge a toilet for us, you know? I was giving.
No,
that was crazy.
It is true. I think The Truman Show is the best comparison, because there's nobody in the world that is shared the way you shared your life. That's why you're so unique than anyone else and part of history.
Wow.
And also nobody can recreate that. You know, you can't start now like, okay, let's start posting and 20 years from later we'll come back to you.
Yeah.
Like there's nobody that will ever be like you.
Invented the internet. That was crazy. Love the plunging. I think that probably was a time where we had not much going on. I'm assuming that's before the podcast.
Well, I can tell
we're trying anything.
There's those like diapers used after the birth. So it looks like after Malibu was born.
Oh, okay.
It was
like
quality
content. Still probably my piece era. Just like I'm just gonna do this.
Mind my business.
Mind my business.
And plunge this toilet, honey.
That's all I got going on. I'm trying to just keep out of it.
Really?
I'm giving ASMR. It's getting cozy. Thank you. I owe a lot of this. I'm accepting my award. I owe a lot of it to you, for Oscar, for really reacting to all my videos on your streams. It's always like
I need to go back to it. It's been a minute.
I love it. It pops up all the time, like you reacting to some like video. I'm like, what is this? This is so funny.
It is a key, honey.
It revives me. God. The shirts you wear, the thumbnails. It really.
Oh yeah, I need to come up with my merch line. Celebrate the 20 years.
Yes.
I randomly will see people post like old photos that you must have tweeted or like posted on Instagram or something, and it's like so random. It's like it was like you're like platinum blonde, big sunglasses, big lips, little shorts, white tank top, just sitting on the stairs, and like someone used it as a reaction image, like, and it made no sense. It's like my friend wouldn't come with me to the gym, and it was that photo. Made no sense, but I'm like, this also speaks to me.
Yes.
So I also just kind of want to go through your camera roll and like look for random ass photos and be like, this needs to go on a shirt.
Oh, like for Patreon?
This needs to be a shirt. This needs to be the pillow. This needs to be the blanket. Like, I need to curate the whole merch line.
Yeah, pick up some obscure photos, find them, make them a meme. That'd be fun. I know. Well, I do love that, because you never know. You know, in the making of all this cultural moments, you don't realize it at the time. You don't know what's going to be art one day, and that's the beauty of art. That's the beauty of an artist. Maybe your work is appreciated later in life, and luckily I'm alive to experience it, the Renaissance, which is great. So thank you. I say that humbly. It's very nice, and it's so funny. It is so funny. We love to be here. Although I would love to be in Wuthering Heights too. Like, I know I'm a great vlogger, but I would love to be in that movie. I would, if they were giving ASMR, they had the little, I loved it. I wish I could have been Isabella. I really wish that was my role.
All the comments on the video of you singing as Kate Bush were saying you should have been casted.
As Kathy.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe in the sequel. I do love her. We'll get that giant strawberry. Maybe they'll have it. The $150 strawberry at EREWHON. Even though we're trying to underconsume. In this economy, guys, it's for our patrons.
Right.
We'll take the patron buns and put on a
You
strawberry.
made us do it.
What?
Oh,
well, that's
very
okay.
top-model tease.
Tyra, yes. You guys wanted it. You asked for it.
Yeah.
It's your fault.
It's your fault.
I literally had to text the group. I finished it. I finished the docuseries yesterday, and I was like, this is crazy, and I needed to make sure Team Just Trish was locked in. I texted everybody. I was like, you all need to do your homework and be locked in.
We were already watching it
as
when
we
you
were
texted.
watching, as we were watching, I sent him a picture of the
On the
screen.
screen.
We only made it past through the second one, and it was like riveting. It was good, but our kids were like, they were sick. They're getting tired. We're like, oh, I gotta go to bed. But like, it was good. I haven't sat for the third yet.
Most of the big stuff is in the first 2 episodes, so that's okay.
Okay, yeah. That's why I didn't like. We kept doing like when you go to bed, we go to bed, and I was like, wait, no, but this moment, because I remember those moments, and so when it would come up, it was just like, oh no, we gotta watch this one. Oh no, we have to watch this one because like all of them were like so important.
Yes.
Yeah.
It was so weird because like on the first episode this week, I'd only seen clips of the interviews that they did. And I already knew that. I was like, oh, this is not gonna look good for Tyra. And then seeing it like in context of like the show of America's Next Top Model with the interviews too, and seeing the full thing, I'm like, oh, this is actually crazy. And also it was such a mind trip because like I've never like gone back to watch America's Next Top Model, but I've seen every single season of the show. Like I loved it all the way up to when Rita Ora took over. I was still seated.
Rita Ora did America's Next Top Model?
Yes, she did. Tyra got fired towards the end, and then Rita Ora took over for like 1 season. Was that in the third episode?
Or how do you know this?
Because I lived it. I was there, boots on the ground, in real time.
How did she get fired from her own show?
They talked about it a little bit in the third episode, but they just wanted like it ended up being like, well, the ratings kept going down, and it was like, well, Tyra's the problem. So
that's crazy.
Then they tried it again with Rita Ora, and she only did 1 season.
Did ratings go back up?
No, it was kind of over after.
Yeah, I don't think it was Tyra after 50 seasons. I think it was the show.
She was getting a little nuts, but
that's what made the show. Can't stand Tyra's scary as hell, but they made the show. Like obviously the scary part of it.
It's just so weird because like my memory of the show is like my childhood self, and I've seen obviously clips and stuff as an adult, like but more of the meme silly stuff. And then seeing these same like episodes and photo shoots and like scandalous moments like as through like the adult lens was such like a weird like conflict of like, wait, I remember this so differently as a kid, like the way I perceived it versus like as an adult. So it was so trippy. I think the one where like I really was like, oh, I was so like naive as a child was like when Kenya, she was one of the models who was very thin, but like her storyline was like she can't stop eating bagels and she got the pudgy stomach.
That was crazy. Watching that, yeah.
And I didn't like clock it as a kid of like, oh, she's gluttony. Her deadly sin photo shoot in the coffin was she's gluttonous, she can't stop eating. And then she was the elephant when they had to be an animal in Africa. And I never put that together as a kid. And then when she was explaining it, she's like, oh, it's on purpose now. Because now I see you are making this my storyline. Because now you're making me the elephant and like my tummy's too big. And I'm like, whoa, like I never clocked that as a kid. It was so weird. She also had a photo shoot where she was, again, in Africa, where she called out one of the male models who was like grinding on her and like getting like kind of harassing her. And she like stopped the set and was like, oh, I'm like really uncomfortable because he's moaning in my ear. And then they yelled at her for stopping the photo shoot. And it's like, well, you just got to work through it.
That's crazy. Yeah. That's so insane.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
So again, it's just so weird. Like as a kid, I was literally just consuming it without like critical thought, you know, or like the commentary. But then like even without them, you know, explaining it, like as an adult watching that, I was like, whoa, this is like so bad.
Well, even the models who were like adults, but once again, the 18, 19, 20 debate, everything before 25, they were like, yeah, there should have been other people on set. Oh, I think it was Shandy who was like, they're like, should like the producer have stepped in? She's like, yeah, I think after we got out of the hot tub, they should have been like, okay, that's like enough. Like the boys go home, we stop filming, like whatever. So it's like, yes, they were like adults, but like they weren't obviously like they were given alcohol, which is like wild. And then also they were just very young. And they said that too, like looking back, there should have been someone else stepping in. The crew filming everything is crazy. That phone call, like obviously the essay that happened is crazy that they filmed that. The phone call after, they were like, why did we film that? Like it was just so bizarre. And like that fact that like no one stepped in. And like you said, not only did Tyra not take accountability, but like also the executive producer they kept interviewing.
It was like a hot potato of like like everyone was trying to like throw it to someone else as far as like blame. It's like, okay, throwing it to the next person. Like at the end of the day, someone has got to like hold it and like be accountable here. Obviously, I understand there are like executives behind that run like networks and stuff, and they are like very cutthroat. They literally only care about bottom line. Like that's it. You see it now with like mergers and layoffs. Like they're like a lot of people's lives get completely ruined, and they just have to do it to keep the business going. But like when you're Ken Mock or like Tyra, when you like are running the show, you are the person that everyone's gonna look to. Like you are the showrunner, so you gotta really like be like, yeah, this was bad, instead of like just being like, I didn't know what else to do, I'm tossing it. And what really annoyed me is like they want to take the credit for the things that went right, but they don't want to be accountable for the things that went wrong. So like you can't be Tyra and be like, yeah, like we did this, I created this show, like no one believed it and it got the highest ratings. Like you can't say you did everything, that you are responsible for all this, but then not also be responsible for the bad. You have to take both. Yeah.
In a different part, she talked about that specific scenario and in a different lens before she was accused of anything. She was like, I'm a master editor. You have to be... Yes. I was in the editing room. I saw it. Like, so she confessed on one side to be in the editing room, be part of that decision of what's going to be shown. Then later on to say, that was my choice. The other guy, the producer, same thing. He was like, well, there was much worse footage, and we actually really scaled it down.
That was crazy. He said that.
So yeah,
he's
so
like, it could have been worse. And I was like, what?
How can a crew film basically porn? Like you need to stop filming when somebody is naked and there's sex acts. Like, you can't be filming that.
No, that pissed me off all that part too. Yeah, she's also the executive producer, right, Tyra? And executive producers, like the Kardashians always say, they can cut whatever they want. Like they can cut anything. They see the storylines like that. Like, yes, maybe you weren't there filming it, but like you obviously, if you were the editing bay executive producer, you get like a say of what goes out there. Like,
yeah, I don't understand how she could be like half accountable, half not. Like she does admit that it's bad, but then doesn't take space to be like, yeah, like I shouldn't have not allowed this to happen, not allowed it to air. It really just kind of reminded me of like just the ethics of reality TV. And we kind of see this a lot too with people just become expendable for the sake of entertainment, and the people who run these shows kind of lose their own humanity because of like their own ambition. Weirdly, I got like the David Dobrik flashbacks, because you just see people, obviously vlog versus show, I get it, but you have a production, and at the end of the day, all you think about is like what that episode is going to be, what that storyline is going to be, that you lose sight of like these are actual people. But then you are so lost in your own creation that you can't even like peek your head out and like look at the mess you made. Like you still think you did nothing wrong, you know? So
I was gonna say the David Dobrik too thing in that same sense of like, maybe it's like they're trying not to open up a lawsuit to be like, yeah, that shouldn't have happened, and then be like, well, now I've been traumatized for like 20 years from it. But I'm sure they signed, unlike David Dobrik, I'm sure they signed like contracts that like release them of being sued.
I don't even think it's a liability thing. I think they are just so like again, maybe and I do think like for Tyra, for example, I do think her initial thought of like making a show where, you know, fighting for like diversity, inclusivity, giving girls opportunity, like the Cinderella story, like it started from a good place, but then became so warped. But as all this stuff is happening, like she still feels like, no, but my objective is good. You know what I mean? Like I'm doing something good, even though all these people like, no, like you're hurting us and ruining our lives. So
that's what's crazy is like if someone's just like, this ruined my life, this was, and like multiple, right? It's not one girl, it's like multiple girls are being like, this show ruined my life. Was it Danielle with the Gap?
Yeah.
then how, like, even now, she's like, I did not want to close the gap. Like, I don't remember that at all. I remember the gap situation. I just thought she closed it, end of story. But she had, like, gone. She's like, I'm not doing this. She's like, I stood my ground. That's who I am. And then to be like, Tyra being like, okay, but if you're staying, you're closing that gap is, like, so crazy. And then the next season or whatever, they, like, have someone, like, widen their gap.
Yeah.
To me, that feels, like, insane. And, like, I get it. People can be like, it's the modeling world or whatever. No, but it's like, if there's a model with like a gap in her tooth and she doesn't want to close it, like they take it or they don't. They mention it in the next season, like Lauren Hutton with like the space between her teeth and stuff. And that's like what made her her. And it's like so insane for someone to be, I don't want to do this. And then be like, well, you got to stay or you're going to be eliminated if you don't get closed.
It kind of was such like a power trip where it's like, okay, these girls like are kind of like pieces in the game. And if they don't abide by the rules, then they're just like are out. You know, it's like, and that's kind of where the whole thing with like when Tyra screamed at like Tiffany, that whole like moment that has gone down in history, you know, of like, I was rooting for you, we're all rooting for How Dare You. It was like, how that came about was Tiffany didn't want to like read this prompter. They were supposed to read this crazy script where there was all these French words and all these complicated designer names. It was basically to make them look like dumb models who can't read.
And most people would not know. I didn't know half those words. Yeah. They're designer names. They're like, who would know this anyways? Yes. Yeah.
So it was to make them like look dumb. And all those like little challenges on the runway anyway, like when they wore the 10-inch heels, like it was all stuff to make it was like a circus, stuff to make them look dumb. And she's like, I just don't want to do it. Like I don't want to like look dumb for like entertainment. And then that's when she got yelled at for like not caring enough about the competition.
And they said that was worse too. She screamed at me more than what they showed. She goes, it was nasty. It was like not nice. Like that was, so they just showed, oh, I guess she said they made it look like she was like trying to help her. Like she was like upset and stuff like that because she was like rooting for her. She goes, but no, it was like her just like berating me and stuff.
Yeah. So, because with that moment in particular with like Tiffany, the backstory was that she had auditioned for like a previous cycle. And she ended up getting in a fight in a bar, but they still like wanted to, they still saw her potential, wanted her to be a model. So they got her help for like anger management, brought her back for like the next cycle. Wow. So I feel like they probably thought they had like a little bit of ownership, like, oh, like we helped her.
What, the show got her anger management?
Yeah, like they helped her. They kind of carried her through. Like they got her anger management, they worked with her to get help, and then they brought her back for the next season for like another chance.
That's even crazier than to like trigger her that way, because honestly, she held her composure.
She did the whole time.
If I was like 18, if I was 28-year-old Trish and someone was yelling at my face like that, I would have like gone off. Like that would have been so crazy. She was like, and then after the yelling and all that, she's like, okay, thank you. Like, she was so nice. And I was just like, what the hell? Knowing she has anger problems and you got her anger help, like, that's insane to then try and trigger her. She held it together. Damn.
Mm-hmm. And in 2017, she did an interview with BuzzFeed. And one of the lines that she recalls Tyra telling her is, you can go back to your house and sleep on your mattress on the floor with your baby. During their interaction.
Oh my God.
Which is crazy.
They didn't air that part.
They didn't air that part. And then, so that's what Tiffany said in 2017. And then in the Reality Check docuseries, we see like Mr. J saying like, there was some stuff that she said that I will never repeat. That was so much worse. And so that kind of lines up with what Tiffany said in 2017.
Oof.
Yeah. Like just so like below the belt and so shamey.
Yeah. That is so weird.
Yeah. And Tiffany...
It has nothing to do with modeling or anything.
Yeah, it's so personal.
Ooh.
Danielle ended up saying in episode 3, like, they made a multi-million-dollar franchise off the backs of girls' dreams. So it really was kind of like dangling, you know, their whole dreams coming true in front of them and like using that against them.
Oh, because also too, like the threat of like, you know, if you mess this up, like you're blacklisted, like we're the end all be all of the entertainment industry, and girls just thinking like this is their lifeline, they have to do this to like survive. And
Tiffany posted on Instagram after this aired. She ended up deleting it, but what she initially said in an Instagram caption, she said, "Hold up, Tyra Banks. Let's keep it cute. You are one lying, tired bitch. You know how you treated me the whole time off and on camera. You were a bully. You treated me like and said the nastiest things about me and my son. That is not how the argument went, but you edited it to make it look like you cared. Also, F the Shade Room, F the fans, and F Tyra Banks. I bet you won't sit down with me face to face and talk about it. Y'all don't ever defend me. I got more money in helping more people than any of the top models, but that's the update you guys give. A damn shame."
Period.
Yeah.
I mean, she didn't eat with that. I feel like, yeah, talking about someone's kid is like great. It's also like so many shamey things. It's like one, as if like having a kid at a young age is like a bad thing, or wherever she doesn't know the conditions of what she sleeps and stuff like that. It's like, it's just so weird to go for someone's like child when like, or bring it into that on like TV. Like obviously it's all being filmed in air, but it's like I'm glad. Honestly, this feels like one of those things where it's like, people don't say anything because they think their voice won't be heard, or like it'll just get shut down, or it won't. So like the fact that everyone has like this collective voice now, it probably feels so vindicating. But the fact that she still feels like that like 20 years later or however long, like says a lot, right? It's like they didn't talk about this for so long. Now everyone's coming out, so they feel like safer to talk about it. And it just sucks that everyone, or not everyone, but a lot of these contestants have it.
Yeah.
Like half of them.
And I feel like this was only like scratching the surface. There's going to be another special on E on March 11th where more models come forward, and it's supposed to be a lot more intense, I guess, is from what the other girls have been saying.
Well, they probably see this and they just feel just like safe. They're like, well, actually I have a story too, because it's just, you feel like if you go against something for whatever reason, most of these people are like not in the industry anymore, so they don't really have anything like to lose as far as that goes, but they probably just feel like safe, and they're like, now I can tell the story and people will like listen.
Yeah,
because I don't know if people would have listened back then, and the
There's
power
also
dynamics.
no social media for them to use back then to even voice because they really are victims. They probably wanted to be in the space, but that was the end. Like they ruined their life and career.
There was no social media, or like it's not like now where you go on like Love Island and everyone's an influencer.
I was gonna say
and
that
gets
too.
a podcast.
Yeah,
it's like that was it.
Because at least on shows now, I mean, quote unquote, at least, but like, yes, you know that you're going in and it's going to kind of be a spectacle, right? Like, you know that you go in, you know that you can be edited or portrayed a certain way. Like, you might not come off the best, but you at least know that you will have a platform where you can give your side of the story. Like, for someone that's on Love Island who doesn't get the best edit, or Drag Race, any of these shows, you know that you can have your social media. There's fan podcasts that you can go on. There's just more avenues for you, versus back then, like, you were off the show and you had nowhere to go to speak your piece or say what your point of view or what actually happened. And also in episode 3, Danielle talked about how, like, Tyra knew that back then the stigma around reality TV, it wasn't like they could actually have a career. Like, we see Olandria now, she's at every runway, every, like, New York Fashion Week, Paris Fashion Week, like, everyone wants her. But back then, the fashion industry didn't want anything to do with these models. So Danielle's like, I won this contract with Ford. My agent wouldn't send me anywhere. Like, she wouldn't get any work. Some of the girls that she was roommates with are, like, the biggest models in the world right now, like Chanel and Iman. And, and she was like, we were together, like, we were roommates, but I wouldn't get any work because of America's Next Top Model.
Oh, interesting.
And then she said Tyra 15 years later, like when they saw each other in person again, said, Danielle, I am sorry because I knew that you were not going to get any work because of this show. I knew that this show was going to put obstacles in front of you, and I just let it happen.
When did she say that?
She said, I guess they saw each other like 15 years
so she like
after.
kind of admitted.
Yeah. And that's what Danielle said. She said that she was pissed. She said, respectfully, Tyra, F you, because it's one thing to know that this was going to happen to me, but it's another thing to like see me experiencing it and to not say anything. Like, you basically saw me suffering and you just like walked on by.
Ooh. In the prime model years too.
Yeah.
Because it's like you went 15 years to be like, actually sorry, and then you can't get those years back where
it's diabolical.
And the whole point, right, of the show is to like mentor models, like Tyra's your mentor and to help you out. So it's like the fact that she couldn't even be like, because she had so many brands, so many things, or like the TV show even where she could have like hired these models to like be with her, like, is so actually insane.
And because at least, because I'm trying to like relate it to shows now, but like even like The Voice, like when they have like celebrity judges and stuff, like I know, I forget who it was, but like they kind of work with them or collaborate with them. The only one I kind of remember off the top of my head, unfortunately, is Blake Shelton. But there was like one of the country girls who was like on that show that didn't win, but like he at least like had her like open up for his tour. Like he would like continue to like work with them and help them and set them up with relationships for like at different labels, you know.
I feel like that always happens now on reality shows. Like they'd love to see the reunion, the like come up again. Yeah.
So the dynamic is just like so different. And even with like Shandy, I think is probably the biggest storyline with like her essay turned in like the cheating scandal. That is all one thing, right? And Tyra can kind of like shift the blame there, but then they go into this like towards the end where then I forget how much further along it was. I think it was like maybe 5 cycles later or whatever, they had like a reunion of like the biggest top model storylines. So then they brought Shandy back for the Tyra show. And the one thing she asked, she's like, please just like do not show the clip of me in the hot tub. Because I can't watch it. Yeah. So Tyra like brings up Shandy. She's like, one of the biggest moments, your incident in the hot tub. She's like, I know you've never been able to watch it, but let's take a look now. And that is just like evil. Like, sorry, that's actually evil.
That's wild.
It's one thing to be like, I had no control on the show, but then now it's the Tyra show, and you're doing the same thing.
Yeah, it's like literally your show. Literally, she asked not to. Well, Tyra's show was always shady. We talked about that already. Yes. Tyra's show shady shady as hell. Oh, that's wild. I didn't see that part.
Yeah,
I didn't see it.
That's in the 3rd episode. But it's like the just full exploitation, like not being able to hold yourself accountable for it. And then in the moments where in the docuseries, when during her interviews, when she tries to be like apologetic or whatever, it all just comes across like kind of like disingenuous, like a performance almost, because she's so theatrical about
Tyra.
Like, yes, Tyra's so theatrical when she's like addressing this stuff. She's like, oh, it was a different time. Like you could go back. Like thank you for holding me accountable. Yeah. And I hope that when it happens to you, you listen when people are calling you out on your like she's so it's almost like a politician.
Yes, we're like you're feeling something, but
yes, it just feels like disingenuous. I don't know, it's just such a
especially
mess.
If she wants to do another season. Girl, we learned nothing. You know, it's like the whole thing came across. I think what someone that said was right, or what people were saying is like, or you said maybe that it was like about Miss J originally, right? The documentary. So maybe she thought, like, she had no idea, like, the premise of the documentary. Maybe she just thought it was just, like, making history, right? Like, oh, yes, I was there at the beginning. This is, like, my contribution. No, the angle. Maybe they didn't know the angle, I guess, like, going into it, right? A lot of
documentaries start with a certain idea, and then as the stories are unraveled, they're like, oh, this is really where
Casey
we should
and I sat
go.
with David Dobrik.
It
does switch.
Yeah.
So maybe that's it. Maybe she went in thinking, like,
I also think that, like, I mean, she's addressed America's Next Top Model stuff before. Like, I think it was, like, the Essence, like, Black Woman Awards, where she kind of addresses, like, the stuff from America's Next Top Model. So I think she thought she ate. Unfortunately. I think she thought that was her holding herself accountable, being responsible. I don't think she realized, like, it would come across tone deaf. The stuff where she just, like, when she gets asked about, like, her relationship with Mr. J, and she's like, I don't want to talk about that. I should reach out to him. Like, you know, it's just, I don't know if she realized how deep it was going to go with, like, the Jays and Nigel saying their side of the story with, like, the firings and everything. And with not being able to, not going to see, like, Miss J after she had a stroke. Like, that's, and also I didn't know how far their relationship went back to when Tyra was, like, a teenager. Like,
that's what crazy. I didn't know either. They had showed pictures of them, and it's like, you know, she taught me how to walk and, like, all stuff like that. Like, it's actually so crazy to see how far back they went and, like, how much impact Miss J had on Tyra's career, and then for Tyra not to, like, be like, hey, how are you doing? Like, insane. Yeah, it was a well done documentary. Made Tyra look horrible.
Yeah.
I love Tyra. I was rooting for you, Tyra. We were all rooting for you. Like, I really did like Tyra. I feel like she's so camp. This, unfortunately, sounds like you sucked a lot and you just haven't given enough apologies to a lot of girls, young girls that you hurt, because these people are like, these models or women, they're like, it just stayed with me forever. Like, stuff that happened on that show just stayed with them for, like, such, like, still now. And it's like, that's some deep rooted trauma. And you were, not only were you giving it, delivering it, but also you were executive producing it. You were a part of it. You were the team. glorifying it. It's like, okay, there was obviously some issues. And I think people would give like grace to it, right? It's like, yes, it was 20 years ago. I think if she's like, there were issues, like this was the beginning of reality TV, like we didn't know. Cause like the people that were filming it were trying to be like, well, we shot documentary style. They knew the good, the bad. It's like, no one knew back then. You know what I mean?
Still some new.
Yeah. The model specifically, it's like, but you knew, like there are certain things that were always like right and wrong, right? You know, it's like obviously like the race swapping, like we were kind of saying like, we get where they're going with some of these things. Obviously, poor execution, like someone didn't think it through, and it's like what the hell. I think Mr. J was saying like, you know, he's like mixed and he's like, this is a weird, like, but you just like go along with it, kind of getting it. But then obviously like stuff like the Shandy situation stuff, it's like, or even the gap, like someone's body, like I feel like for forever people know, like you don't push someone to like change who they are, their body. Obviously not filming all that is like an obvious. So it seemed like there's just some stuff that was just always a given. I don't know, it's kind of like when people are like, well, you can forgive people who make jokes about children like sexually or something. It's like, no, like that's been wrong for years, like hundreds of years. You know, there's never been like a time where it was like funny or edgy. So I don't know. It's kind of, that kind of stuff gets like lost on me when they're like, well, no one knew it was like a documentary. But if Tyra was like, you know, it's like a reality show, whatever. And I don't know. I think people give grace if she was just like, yeah, it was up. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? It's like, because you can in your head rationalize like stuff that I did too in the past. You can rationalize it. That's not what I was thinking. But then they'd be like, fuck up, you fuck up. And you just be like, yeah, like I wish that didn't happen. Like I wish I could erase that. You know what I mean? And I still think we're aligning it so much with the David Dobrik, but it's true. I feel like apologies go a long way. Like I feel like if she reached out to those girls, like she did to, I guess, Daniela, right? Like 15 years later, but it's like too little too late. But I guess if you reached out to someone and like showed some sort of remorse, maybe it gives a little bit of closure and be like, well, at least she admitted it, you know? That she hurt me.
Also, like the intention, because if a production gets a bunch of girls, they're like, okay, you're gonna go with those guys on the motorbikes. Okay, are you okay if the guys are coming over? Are you okay if we're bringing alcohol? Like, you can see that the intention was very clear and very malicious in that way, and they don't see them as people. They just see them as subjects for sensationalism, and instead of mentoring them, it became torment. Like. The show really, as we watched the collages, it became like Fear Factor Olympics of modeling. It's like
she said that too,
it's
right?
It's not anymore mentoring anyone or trying. It was just like, how can we torment them, make them do things that are horrible, impossible, uncomfortable, and see them go through that just for the chance of maybe getting 15 minutes of fame. And I personally feel, my opinion is like they really hate the people that they have in their shows, in reality shows.
Yeah, or they just look at them as
because no other way to the way they use them and they try to abuse them. You have to really not like these people and put them in those situations.
Also, I feel like they just think it's like it's kind of like the Squid Games of it all, right? They just think it's like
entertainment.
Yeah.
It's
like, look at these desperate people. I'll do anything. You know what I mean? And it's yeah. I mean, a lot of them are. I mean, like on reality shows, obviously they like want a career and they want to like make a better life for themselves. So they will give anything, but. Yeah, and then they exploit it. Yeah, I think, what was it, the one Nigel was like, yeah, I didn't think anything went too far, except for that one where they were doing, like, the violent crime photo shoot.
Oh, my God. Can I tell you, like, this is where, like, the childhood thing, like, really was effing with me, because it was, like, I remember, like, I kind of said this in the other episode, but I remember, like, looking up, like, the photos afterwards and, like, making, like, graphics in Photoshop of like these photo shoots. And I remember like the model violence one, I remember the unhoused one, I remember the like model stereotypes with like the bulimia one. Like I remember being like, oh, these are so fashion, like living for it. And then I'm like, what the hell was I like just consuming? It's so weird.
No, insane. It's so that photo shoot I don't even like remember, but the one who was like, they knew on my application that my mom died from like gunshot wound, and then they had her do that exact one in the head, and then they're like, the judges are like, you look beautiful in this shot, you look like so insane. And even Nigel's like, I didn't think it was like far the time looking back. I'm like, what do you mean at the time? Like that was like, so the stuff that they put them in, it was like domestic violence, like all this like crazy shit. It's like I was like, how did anyone like, and it wasn't even for anything. I get it was like a competition, but it just like wasn't even for anything. Like it was just like, they do those PSAs that are crazy or whatever, but it's like there was nothing. Even that photo shoot wasn't like raising money for something, PSA for something.
It's like true crime.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like glorifying and making it like, oh, that's so beautiful.
It's fashion. Like, yeah. True.
I don't know if we ever seen that at the Met
Violence
Gala.
against women but make it fashion is crazy.
Yes. That one to me was wild. And again, just knowing all their traumas, knowing that model's mom died that way or was murdered that way, and all of it, just all of them knowing all this was it Tiffany that had the anger? Is that what you said? Yeah, like just knowing the background is so insane. It's so wild. They owe all of them therapy. If they went to therapy, they should get paid for by that show. Like, it's just wild. Because like I said, no one took it on. But the other guy too, that I don't know his name, the other one's like kind of the executive producer.
Ken Lock, yeah.
Yeah. Like literally taking, I'm like, you should, like you made the money, you got nothing to lose at this point. Like, just take a little bit, be like, we didn't know what we were doing. We were just kind of like, this is like the pioneer, you know, like I was of YouTube, like just of reality shows. You just like, don't know you didn't know what was happening. Just say that, be like, it was kind of a mess and we should have had more coordinators involved and all this stuff. But unfortunately, like you said, reality TV still doesn't have that care. They don't have those people checking in on you. It seems, right? Was it Jam Jam or someone was talking about being on a reality show where they didn't have like therapy for them. I don't know. Maybe it wasn't Jam Jam. It was
it's the opposite. The outcome they want is you breaking down, not you being fine. In reality shows, like they want things to happen and for people to get emotional and lose it. And
there's no like therapist for them, or maybe it was like even Nia. I think one time they might have had a therapist or something, but I just remember like not having any of that care. I will say about the UK Big Brother, they kind of did, because I'd have like my meltdowns and then they would like sneak a little therapist in there and they're like, do you want to talk to someone? I'm like, actually, yeah. So they did care, and even afterwards they did care. So I will give them that. I mean, obviously they're making a reality show and and sometimes you may not know what's for entertainment. Is someone like doing this for real, or is it entertainment? But I feel like they should always have like more safety, more people just regulating, making sure that they're looking out for the contestants, like an outside company, making sure they do that on like scripted shows. There's always like an HR person that has nothing to do with like the studios or anything, and they'll like talk to you if like an incident happened. And I don't think that reality shows, like the reality shows I done, they were old, like 2007 or whatever. It's like they never had any of that. They were never like, are you okay? It was like you got eliminated, and then it was just like, and go home. Like it was just, and then you just spiral. I mean, mine was so like silly and not like whatever. It was like a superhero show, but you do spiral because you're like, oh my God, what did I do wrong? Like I f***ed up. Like I wish I could go back, and like no one. And this is obviously way more intense, and the people were there for like months at a time away from their family, kids, that kind of stuff is, it doesn't seem like it gets much better. But be careful if you're going on reality shows. They'll always edit you. They'll always have final control of the edit, which I don't like. I don't know if I could ever do something. That's why I'm surprised Tyra did this without final control of the edit. Because if I don't have final control of the edit, they can edit you however you want, which is like kind of scary. It's like, oh, that's kind of, you could have a good edit, you could have a bad edit. We see this happen all the time. But I don't know. Would you do a reality show?
I'm trying to think if there is one I would do.
Survivor, you said. You like Survivor?
I like Survivor. I don't think I could ever do it. When I was younger, I did want to do Big Brother. But it's so long now. Like, it used to just be like 2.5, 3 months, I think. Now it is like, I mean, that's what Jam Jam was saying with, I think, Cherie. She was there for like over 100 days or something. And I'm like, there is literally no way in hell.
That's crazy.
I don't know if there is one I would be down to do. I really don't. It's so, I'm also like, I don't have a talent to do like a drag race or something either. So,
but if you did, would you?
Amazing Race or
Amazing Race sounds crazy.
Like you and Ariane can do it.
Yeah, like Amazing Race would be kind of fun. I guess
that's cute. Yeah. I can see that. I could never do that. I'd be eliminated right away. I'm so slow. Physical challenge now. I couldn't do it. I mean, it would be fun. I couldn't do it.
Yeah, but God, I mean, because I think too, like I watch now, obviously like 90 Day Fiance, and now I'm like looking at that too. I'm like, but I mean, at least they have social, like at least now they have platforms afterwards. So I do feel like it is just kind of different now. Because like of course there is like that element of like voyeurism. I like their lives do get like exploited for like entertainment and stuff, but there is more at least agency, and like you can go and take control of your narrative after the fact. So I guess that helps.
I feel like they do edit, even like we're watching like Love Is Blind, then you see, and I really do feel like they edit people just to look like clowns. Like that's everyone's here to laugh and be like, oh my God, what a loser this person is. Like it's really it's crazy, because I'm sure these people have redeeming qualities, but you don't see any of it.
It's so true.
You see none of it in these shows.
Yes.
And I mean, is it worth it? You know what? I would actually say yes. You know me, I would do anything. I've done way worse to try and get my name out there. So it's like, I get it. I get why people go on these psychologically you suffer.
Yeah, especially now, like like a Love Island, The Bachelor, like you see you get a whole platform. I mean, now, especially with The Bachelor, you kind of see the girls go on there to be influencer. And
everybody.
Most of the guys. Yeah,
I feel like everybody goes on there for that.
Yeah.
I don't think there's one person that's there for love.
Yeah, like the career comes kind of first, you know?
So. Oh, you always hear people say they want to be like second place so they could be like the Bachelorette. Like they don't want to win. They're like, I want to be the next person. So, yeah, I guess just be prepared. Get a good therapist. Hopefully they pay some more. They never pay. I guess Adrian Curry had claimed that none of the models got paid to be in this documentary, but like the Jays got paid.
Oh,
which is kind of crazy. Yeah. I don't know. Usually with documentaries, from my knowledge, because like documentaries are the thing now. Instead of like reality shows, everyone's like, do you want to do a documentary? Like it's really like kind of the trendy thing right now. And from my understanding is like I thought you don't get paid up front to like sell it, but if they're a part of it, if like let's say Miss J, like it was created with like around her and everything like that, like maybe they get the money, but they said none of the models got paid. I mean, that's what Adrian Curry said.
Yeah. Interesting. Yeah, I don't know how, like, where a documentary lies, because, like, in news, for the most part, I mean, it depends on, like, where you work, but most, like, broadcast news places, whatever, like, it goes against the ethics, like, paying for an interview, you know? So, like, the interviews are unpaid. But yeah, I guess I don't know where a documentary would lie. It does make sense, I guess, if Nigel and the Jays were involved in the creative and the inception, and maybe their titles are more of like a producing title versus. That's where you get it.
Yeah. It just seems like the people accusing don't get paid, the people defending themselves get paid.
That's true.
So basically, you don't want to say, oh well, the model just came to say that because she was paid. So she has incentive to criticize them. But the people that defended themselves and are more of a celebrity status, they get paid to be on it, because otherwise why would they do it or be there?
Right. Yeah. Interesting. We never really do get paid when it comes to like reality stuff. You don't get paid, but
yeah, I think for America's Next Top Model, I read something where they were paid like $40 a day or something crazy.
Yeah, it was always low. I think Superhero is that too. I think about $100 a day, which I guess is something, but it doesn't pay the bills.
I was trying to see. I don't see them as the Jays and Nigel. I don't see them listed as like producers, so I don't know.
That could be. I just heard it from Adrian.
No, I mean that it does kind of make sense though.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what comes out of the E! News one in March.
Yeah.
Because it sounds like it's going to be a little bit crazy. Like some of the models have said, like, I've gone places that like I never thought I would go when I was talking about it, whatever. And they've been like, you thought this was crazy? Like they're just scratching the surface. Like wait until you hear what comes out. Yeah.
Because I feel like you're so scared to tell these stories, and years later, and it's like, will people believe me? Will you not? But I think now when there's just so much momentum, you're like, okay, now I can like tell my story. And I think we see that a lot. Because I did see criticism of people like, why didn't they say this sooner? It's like, well, like there wasn't social media. You don't know how it's gonna be. You're still trying to be a model. Like how? Well,
and like Tiffany said this in 2017 at BuzzFeed, and like it didn't become. Like, I didn't know about it, so
there was no traction for it back then. So yeah, and that argument's always weird, because even I think they say in the documentary, they just open it with it being like 2020 was like the resurgence because of COVID, and everyone's like rewatching this, and then now I know because we were watching it and they would show like TikToks in between of people reacting to the scenes. And I was like, but there was no social media back then. I was like, yeah, I guess it's just them reacting in 2020 to it. But yeah, there was social media back then. It'd be interesting how different things would have been if there was like public consumption giving their opinions in real time to shows. How different things would be. I guess Twitter, but that started like 2009 or something.
Towards the end of America's Next Top Model, it was like maybe like cycle 17 onward, there was like a social media element where like I remember they had people send in like they would post the photos like on the website, and you could send in a video of yourself judging, but it was all very mean, to be honest. Like the shift didn't really happen until like you kind of see shows adapting to the shift in social media, kind of like in again maybe like 2020, like after Black Lives Matter, there was the more like the diversity initiatives where like some networks would be like, okay, if we're casting for reality show, like this percentage has to be people of color. So then you started kind of seeing that it kind of got a little bit more.
I think it was just recent. I feel like Jam Jen talked about that, how it was just recent for Survivor.
Yes, it was like, I think maybe 2021 maybe is when.
Oh, right. Oh, you said that with the Black Lives Matter.
Yeah.
Wow, that took like so long.
I know.
Crazy.
Because I think, it just kind of, things got viewed with a different lens, I think. Semi-recent. Honestly, kind of with like TikTok and people kind of calling things out and stuff, That's
the thing with America's Next Top Model. Like, it could have been kind of good because I think they did, obviously everyone was like tall, thin, and beautiful, but there was like diversity in the cast from the beginning, right? There was quite a bit of diversity, which I think was great because Tyra obviously talks about like adversity she faced and stuff. So it was good. And then even with the plus size models coming in and stuff like that, like, it could have been good.
Yeah, there were parts that were well intentioned and good, and then it got lost in like the circus, the spectacle. I keep seeing this one clip of like, it's like Tyra's not seeing the pearly gates because it was like one cycle where she had there was like 30 girls. She told one half that they made it to the season and they didn't make it, and then she told one half they were eliminated. I know. She told one half they were eliminated. They're like, okay, like, we're gonna go get your bags. And then the producer comes like, okay, Tyra just wants to come in and say goodbye to you. Like, she hates saying goodbye, so she's gonna come in and give you guys. And they're in tears, crying. And then they're like, yeah, you guys are gonna have to go home, but you won't have to go very far. And then the curtain drops. They're in their apartment, their model apartment. And then we never see the other girls who thought they made it. They just are gone. That's crazy.
That is crazy. That's insane.
Like,
that's insane. That's like someone being like, your dad just passed away. He's right here. But waiting for you to go through the emotion and just getting worked up and like your body's physically shutting down. It's like, actually, he's here.
One girl was like literally was trembling like on the floor, and she's like, and the cuts to her interview, Tyra literally had to come and hold me because I was on the floor, I couldn't move. And I was like, this is insane. Insane.
The show does not need to come back.
Sinister.
Yes, keep it in the archives. Keep it as a documentation. All the models that were contestants, keep coming out with your stories. We want to hear your voices heard. Like,
just crazy.
A lesson for all these beast games or everything happening. Let's care a little bit about someone's psyche. You know what I mean? Like, let's get like a psychologist on board, a therapist on board, like something. I mean, I get it. Yeah, like it'd be boring to just watch everyone just be like fun and happy, but we can do it with a little more care.
Yeah, just crazy.
And it's basically greediness because they're like, those shows make so much money and they want to pay the least and give the least care to people that are making the show. That's what I'm saying. They literally despise these people.
Specifically, America's Next Top Model, they have all those brand integrations. They're sponsored.
Yeah.
Every challenge. The elephant one was like for a lotion, like Jupiter or something. Yeah. And it's like, they're getting paid. Why? Those models should be getting a little more than the average reality TV contestant because you're literally giving free promo to all like
so
cover
many
girl.
Yeah.
It is wild. And those girls, And then the fact that they couldn't even like get ahead because of the show is just insane. Well, one of them's a famous actress now. They said from
Leo Tipton. Is that what you're thinking of?
Oh, maybe. Yes. Leo Tipton? Yeah, that sounds right.
I remember she was in Crazy Stupid Love.
Yeah, that sounds right.
God, I forgot what her like previous name on America's Next Top Model was. But yeah, she was in Crazy Stupid Love, and she was in a couple other things. But she got pretty big.
Yeah, there's some people who like just went on to do some.
But again in episode 3, like Tyra does kind of take credit for some of these girls. She's like, Winnie Harlow, one of the biggest models in the world. I'm like, well, she did that like not because of you, but like kind of in spite of the show. There's some things.
Did she not win?
She didn't win, and she like did not like her experience on the show. But she has vitiligo, so she was like one of the a casting that's supposed to be like historic. But I think she kind of succeeded in spite of, not because of.
Yeah, you can't take credit. It's like, no, you kicked me off the show. Yeah.
So there's some success stories, but not because the show did so much for them, but because they were able to just get lucky after, and keep working hard. But yeah,
America's Got Talent. Don't say you discovered me. Howie Mandel. Just kidding. I told you I saw him recently, and he's like, "Oh, do you remember we met on America's Got Talent?" I was like, "I remember." Like, why would I not remember that? How would you remember that? That's so crazy. I got famous in spite of it, not because of it.
Work.
That was humiliating. That was a humiliating one, but I guess you go on there. I guess they kind of assume. I wonder if they assume you go on there for attention because that was 2012. I wonder if they assume, or they assume that you think you're good and you should be on there.
That is, I feel like they, I don't know, because I feel like they probably think that they're, I would think that you think you're good. Does that make sense? But I don't know if like the producer mind has that.
Right. Because there's a famous America's Got Talent, or maybe it's I think it's America's Got Talent, where like the girl looked like Pink. And they told her to sing a Pink song, and and the producer's like, no, you have to sing Pink. And then they went out to she went on stage to perform, and the judges were like, why would you sing a Pink song? That's
if you
so
look like her?
Yeah, they're like, and she's like, no, but they made me. And she said it on stage, like, no, they made me. And then there's like, they buzzed her, and they're like, no, like off, like you're not Pink. Like they accumulate her, and she's like, they made me. And I had that same experience too. They told me I was doing like Nicki Minaj, and then it was like then they had changed it to the Star Spangled Banner, like, and then like literally like the day before it's like Star Spangled Banner, and then the minute of they're like, can you just like make one up? And I had to make one up like in and out. It was like so weird. It was like weird. The whole thing was weird. I think they set you up for failure probably if you're like a joke. Or maybe they don't know if you're going to be a joke. I don't know. It's hard to tell. Because
no, it seems like they know.
They know the joke ones.
Because you see the show goes from like a really funny one to really horrible one to really good one and they know because they know ahead of time.
But they don't know how the audience is going to react. Maybe the audience could have like loved. Maybe if I went out now and like I did what I did on America's, maybe the audience would be like, wow, you know what I mean? Like maybe they don't know how they're going to react.
I think they set it up in a way for the audience to react. They kind of know.
I don't know. Because I know when I did the fast reader on, what is it, Guinness World Records, like that one I thought, because I had just done America's Got Talent, I was like, oh, this is obviously like a joke. And then I obviously didn't win and I felt super humiliated. But then they're like, oh, do the press tour in New York City. And I was just like, oh, that's random. Like I thought I was like the joke of it all.
No, but it's two different things because doing speed reading on America Got Talent, doing speed reading for World Guinness, two different things altogether.
Should be in the Olympics. Speed reading, like speed skating. I would love to compete.
At the same time.
Speed skating? Why did you juggle?
Speed reading.
Oh, you're doing both. Okay. I thought you were juggling. I was like, yeah. All right. Well, America's Top Model canceled until March 11th. Then it'll be canceled even more. That's coming up. March 11th is so soon.
I know.
February is a short month. It's crazy. Like next week is our last week of February.
I know.
It goes too fast. But,
Oh, yeah, the big... Okay, I need you to call in a favor to your good friend, good Judy's sister, Miss Alex Cooper, and get me seated for that Hannah Montana 20-year special.
What is this?
Alex Cooper is hosting the Hannah Montana 20-year special with Miley Cyrus. I know. I was like...
She hosts everything. She is...
I know.
The female Ryan Seacrest. She is just everywhere. I love that for her.
Female Ryan Seacrest is so accurate.
Yes, but also share some with the rest of our hosts out here. Like she is hosting everything.
Olympics, Hannah Montana.
What does this mean? What is happening? Is it a sit down?
It's a sit down retrospective with Miley Cyrus that's going to be on Disney Plus. Looking back at the 20 years of Hannah Montana, which is crazy that it's been 20 years.
20
I remember
years.
like it was yesterday.
Wait, how old is she?
She's my age, so she's going to be 33.
So she started at 13.
Yeah.
Wow. She seems like always a little kid to me. She always seems little to me, but I guess she's grown up.
Yeah, she sure is. Yeah.
Wow.
I'm so seated for it.
Who else is the whole as Billy Ray?
Okay, that's kind of the problem because everyone's like, why is it Alex Cooper? Why isn't it more of the cast? Really, I think she had a falling out with Billy Ray Cyrus. There was like a whole thing with Mitchell Musso, as I think.
What happened with him?
He was arrested for theft and public intoxication.
Okay. Are those misdemeanors? Not a felon, right? I mean, felons are fine too, but it wasn't like he unalived somebody.
And I guess there was some... Miley also claimed that he was like... when they were kids, so like a teen, like 13, 14, like smoking on the set of Hannah Montana as well. And Mitchell. So I feel like there's some weirdness there. She had a falling out with Billy Ray. I guess, I mean, Emily Osment, she's on the Young Sheldon spinoff, so she's still working. They seem to be like still friendly.
Oh, she was the best friend.
She was Lily, yeah. So I'm sure she'll come in it. I'm sure Jason Earl's brother is going to be in it. Probably
Jason Earl's brother.
Jason Earl's was Miley's brother.
Oh, okay.
Moises Arias will probably be in it. He's still working.
Loved him. He ate.
He's in the show Fallout with Walton Goggins, actually. Moises
Is he an adult now?
Yeah. No, he never grew up.
But does he look like an adult, or is he like Beans, who always looks like a kid? You know what I mean? Like, he feels like someone who'd always look like a kid.
He does still. He looks like a kid in adult cosplay, but he's an adult.
That's what I'm saying.
Yes.
Even Jake Shane in a nice way. Like, he gives kid vibes. Like, to me, he gives like he could be 14.
I see what you mean.
But he's an adult, and you're like, oh, okay. But yeah,
very that. Actually,
okay,
yeah.
I love that. I love it. Stay looking like Jacob Sartorius is another one who looks like a child.
Yes.
And he's like 25, talking about banging it out, and I'm like talking to Shane Dawson. I'm like, what is happening? I'm like, are you 12? And then I'm like, oh, but hey, like I said, I truly mean that. Like, it is a serve. I've looked like I'm 40 since I was like 18. Like, at 18, I look like a 40-year-old woman. Like, you know, so I'd rather it be the opposite way. Shout out to all the people who still look like kids. It's pretty impressive. I love it. Yeah, I like him. I'm excited. I'm seated. So no Billy Ray.
I don't know. Billy Ray has like chimed in on the 20-year anniversary special.
What's he said?
He just like posted that he's so excited for it on like Twitter and stuff.
Oh,
but
you're not invited. Go stay with Firestarter Moon. Your little. Actually, no, they're divorced now. Firestarter Moon. You remember his like girlfriend wife?
Yes.
That he married, and she was like an extra on the set when she was like a child.
Mm-hmm.
And then he married her, and then they did those weird videos together. But well, now she's like on TikTok being like, he was a. She's like sharing like voicemails. Oh, you seen it all?
I haven't seen it. I read an article about it, but yes.
I'm like, girl, are you okay? She wasn't okay. Like, those videos are like them just being like so weird together, but then I realized like, oh, she was like, but now he's with Elizabeth Hurley?
Oh, I didn't know that.
Which is like, she's been with Hugh Grant. She's like obviously super famous.
Davidson.
Austin Powers. Yeah. She was with Pete Davidson.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Yeah, she's like beautiful. And you're just like, what? He was just on Masked Singer. I was like, this is so weird that you're with Elizabeth Hurley. Like, and they were all gagged. Okay. Rita Ora being gagged that it's Billy Ray Cyrus underneath that mask. No. It's like, of course he'd be on this show. Where else would he be? Like, he's not. And he's saying Achy Breaky Heart. And I was like, oh, I know this song. I'm like, yeah, his one song back in 1985. Like, that's it. That's all he was known for. He scares me. He should not be invited. I hope she has some can't be around me in 100 feet, some sort of thing. He's a little scary, right? A little spooky from what I have seen.
Yes.
In my opinion.
I agree. That's my opinion as well.
Yeah. But he was hot on the Hannah Montana show. He was hot, but something happened to you, sir.
Yeah, it was weird because I guess my mom knew. I remember like when we watched Hannah Montana, like my mom knew who he was.
Yeah.
And like when like he was her crush when she was young.
My mom too.
Yeah, so
and
that
like,
kind of makes sense.
yeah, I knew the song, and you know, like the person, you're like, oh, that guy's kind of hot. He has long hair in the 80s, like, you know, and then oh, he's back, and that's fun. And then you're just like, oh, generations coming together. It's like, well, we're gonna watch this together.
Yeah.
Then he became like a weirdo, and then all the stuff Miley said about him, and you're like, oh, maybe something's wrong with you.
I hope there was rumors that there was going to be like a concert, and I hope that she does do a little concert. I know Miley is like anti-concert now, but Miley, please throw that wig up in the air, run under it, and take a microphone and sing Best of Both Worlds. The Other Side of Me. If we were a movie, I got nerve. Like rock star. Oh, Blue Jeans.
Oh,
True
Oscar,
Friends.
you should be hosting. Have Oscar be like a secondary host.
Ice cream freeze, strike a pose, do the milkshake. Like I know the hold down, throw down. Don't get me started. I lived for Miss My, like literally before the show premiered. First of all, let me clock this. I saw the Cheetah Girls live. Who was the opener? Not Miley Cyrus, Hannah Montana. Hannah Montana was the opener for the Cheetah Girls.
Oh, wow.
Yes, the Cheetah Girls Christmas concert, mind you.
Oh, where was that?
It was at the Universal Amphitheater, which has now been demolished. Aww. But my dad took me. It was me and my dad watching Hannah Montana and the Cheetah Girls. And this was before the show premiered. And I was like, this girl's gone.
Wow.
I was like, this girl's gone. She's going places.
Wait, really?
My mind.
Oh my God.
Before the show premiered, there was a photo of it was like Meet Miley Ray. Before she was even like Miley Cyrus.
Wow.
And like a J14 or like a Tiger Beat, one of those. In 8th grade, I remember like during reading period, our 15-minute, it was like called Dear. It was like drop everything and read. Girl, I had the Pop Star magazine. I was educating myself. And there was a tiny little photo, like, because she wasn't big. No one had seen Hannah Montana. Just a little photo, like, meet Miley Cyrus. She's going to be the new Disney Channel star. Wow. I cut it out, and I put it on my desk, and I was like, this girl's going places.
Wow.
In 8th grade.
You almost walked it.
I sat down, and I said, I want to make history.
And that's what you... Oscar, this is why you are so irreplaceable. Like, you're so valuable. Oscar can he knows. He can spot. If you get the Oscar seal of approval, cat's eye.
Yep.
Me coming back. Miley Ray before my, like, you are so in, and if you get Oscar to come in with you, you are like the revamp, you are the rebrand, you are everything. Yeah,
I was living for the girl before she even debuted. Yep, I was like, she's got it. She's got it.
How are you gonna get there? How are you gonna be a part of this?
You're gonna text Alex Cooper and be like, hey.
Can I do some carpet interviews? Is there gonna be a carpet for it? Like, how do we get there? I'll be your producer since you know more. So I'll produce you and you can go with the microphone.
God. Like, I lived for the
Tyra gonna be there?
Oh my God, the Hannah Montana movie reunion. Yup. I mean, she is the star of the Hannah Montana movie, so maybe.
That's about as far as I got for it. Not because no shade to the movie. I remember like starting to watch it and I just saw the Tyra like with the shoe store thing and I was like, oh, okay. I would love to watch it. Maybe I watched it. I can't remember it, but I like the idea of Hannah Montana. I maybe should need to watch it a little more.
I loved Hannah. I was like, that was my girl.
Was Austin
Both
Butler
Hannah
in it?
and Miley.
Or no?
Yes, he was.
He was like one time in it.
Yep, he was in it. He was like one of the love interests. I was like a hardcore Hannah Montana stan. Like literally, at like the Hannah Montana / Miley Cyrus concert. My dad took me to that. It was gaggy.
You gotta get there. Let us know how we can be a part of this. I'll DM Alex. I don't know if I have her phone number. I can have her people's information.
You weren't that close. You just won the trophy.
Oh yeah, no, yeah. Still set up
you
for
had
people.
Tana Mojo campaigning to be signed to the Unwell Network, but we ain't got her number. Damn.
I don't. But I'll find a way. CAA will find a way. Lydia's always listening. She'll always text me, do you really want to do this? She'll always be like, okay. Even Congress, I can get someone to help you. Like, she's so on it. So let's figure out if this is a big thing or if it's just like a little sit down thing. Either way, if there's a concert, we want to be seated for it. Or at least Oscar wants to be seated for it. Maybe I'd come. I don't know. Maybe.
I feel like you would live.
Yeah, maybe I would live.
I kind of want you to have a Hannah Montana cosplay because it would kind of be like your What Dreams Are Made Of when it's like brunette and blonde Trish like the same time.
Yes.
Performing with yourself, like that's fierce.
I think I looked it up one time and I feel like the only pink outfit she had was like episode 1 in a pink robe with pie on her face.
Girl, let me tell you, I know exactly.
You have more pink outfits?
It was Hannah Montana, the soundtrack volume 2, I believe. Okay. Watch me be completely wrong.
No, I hope you know.
Yes, exactly. Look, she's wearing this white, it's the pink jacket with the white tank.
That's giving classic Hannah Montana.
That's classic Hannah Montana. And don't get me started on Hannah Montana Forever because look at that. She's wearing the pink little number. The wig wasn't serving as much in Hannah Montana Forever. We all know the wig truly reached peak wig. The peak wigginess was season 2 because that thing was laid. Season 1, she threw it up in the air, ran under it, and she grabbed the microphone, best of both worlds, mixed it all together, honey. But season 2, we had budget, and it was I got nerve, and she was really serving season 2.
I like a flop wig though too.
Yes.
As you love a flop wig.
I do. I love a little shake and go. Hannah Montana Forever, though, they put a little too much texture. They got a little too much of that sea salt spray, a little too much of the dry texture spray, and they really tried to,
too real.
Yes. So it was looking a little dry.
Which one are you dressing up as if we do a Hannah Montana day?
Oh my God, that is an excellent question. I've
given Moses references to Hannah Montana's closet. That's the only thing I know. I typed in like walk-in luxury closet and it comes up like Hannah Montana. And I'm always like, can you build this for me? This would be so good. That's all I know about Hannah Montana. But I do
love the classic of like, the red jacket with like the sparkly little candy.
Oh, it's giving like the pink version, but red.
Tea.
It's giving same style.
I also do love this green little number is one of her most famous. Like the green sparkles, the jeans, the belt.
Oh, I do. Is she wearing a little scarf?
Yes, the little scarf.
I do love those. Actually, Tisdale wore it a lot. Mm-hmm.
Yep. So honestly, you could do this for when you do Hannah and Miley. Miley's also wearing pink on the album cover.
Oh, okay. Wait, am I gonna take the wig off? I'm confused. How am I doing?
You're gonna
both?
sing with yourself, so it's gonna be like Hannah and Miley.
Did she do that?
I was seated at the world tour, the Hannah Montana Meet Miley Cyrus World Tour.
How'd you sing it together?
Miley sang Best of Both Worlds with Hannah Montana because Hannah was on the screen behind her. It was her, but obviously. But Hannah was singing Best of Both Worlds and it made it look like she was on the stage with her. So they sang together.
But I don't get it. Was it like CGI? What was happening on stage? What was the projection?
Yeah, it's a projection of Hannah, Miley. It was a projection of Miley as Hannah singing with Miley as Miley.
Okay. I like that. That's kind of cool. Yes. That is cool.
Oh,
is that the one with the big like tongue slide? I just saw that on TikTok.
That was a pose. That was
different.
Like, yeah, that was
giving Hannah Montana. It was giving like, let's slide down a tongue. I was like, okay, different. I like that Miley too. I like Miley. Like I've never gotten into the stan era because I think I'm like older, but like I like her vibe. I like her. She always seems cool.
Yeah, she lost me when she got a little too cool. She was doing drugs and like being like just a cool like hipster girl. She kind of lost me because I was very like I'm a Taylor Swift girl, you know. So
Right.
I'm like I'm keeping it clean.
So
as
they're
a
like
kid.
7 things there you didn't like.
No, I love 7 Things.
Oh.
Once she got to like, I even like Bangers, but it was post Bangers when she got a little too raunchy for me.
Oh, what was she doing?
Just
with
it
Robin
was like,
Thicke?
It was like I think it was called Dead Pet, and I know the gays love Dead Pets. I'm so sorry, but it was like just very experimental. It was very like acid trippy, and that was just a little too much for me.
Right.
I'm a straight edge kind of girl.
Oh,
you know,
you're like,
so
I don't want to be wild.
I'm like, our song is slamming screen doors, sneaking out late. Like I'm that kind of girl, you know. So
Is that Taylor or Miley?
That's Taylor. So,
okay.
yeah.
The way you sang it was kind of Miley vibes. I was like, okay. Got it.
So she kind of lost me there,
Yeah.
but she won me back.
I love an edgy.
Yeah.
I don't listen to it, but I love an edgy.
Yeah, you probably would be more of like a Dead Pets kind of girl,
Yeah, where someone
but-
gets like bad.
Yeah. But
I like her new one too. The one she did was it the Grammys that she won?
for Flower. Yeah.
I like her just like vibing. Like, what?
Yeah, I live for her. I do live.
Yeah.
I always have a special place in my heart for Miss Destiny Hope Cyrus, her government name.
Oh, I love that. Okay. Mm-hmm. Love that.
So
You're
Alex
such a
Cooper
fan.
will be there. Just Trish will be the official correspondent.
Yes. Let us know how we can be. We love to be tied in. It sounds like a pretty epic thing.
20 years, like they have to go big.
Wow, 20 years is really, it's like Black Parade is 20 years, Miley Cyrus, me on YouTube. Like it really is.
2006
Yeah.
was where it's at.
That was the year I graduated high school.
That was
barely.
the year I graduated 8th grade.
So we would never even been in high school together. That's when you know you're old. Like I always go if like, could we have been in high school together?
With the overlap.
Yeah, like a freshman, senior year or something.
Yeah.
But wow, you would have been 8th grade. Damn, that makes me feel old. I always think we're the same age. You give older vibes.
You give younger vibes.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Thank you. I try to be. Would love to be Gen Z.
Weirdly, because all your references are from like
The
are
80s.
very
Like literally older than I am. Because I always date people in their like 60s.
yeah,
so I'm like,
McKenna Grace, who you don't know, like yeah.
But she just got a role, right?
She just got Daphne in the live action Scooby Doo.
Yes. I was like, oh, that's kind of everything.
the most employed girl in Hollywood right now. Like she's kind of unstoppable.
I see her and then I think of you. I was like, oh, that's Oscar's fave.
Another client.
Yes.
Girl, Team Oscar is the winning team. I'm telling you.
Yeah, you have you gotten a flop yet? I'm trying to think of a flop. I don't think you have. You do love to bring up a JoJo. Not that she's a flop, but you do love to bring up a JoJo.
Well, she's not a client. She's just in the news.
You love her.
I mean, I don't even live. I mean, no. Again, no offense. I don't know if I live for her like that. Like, I don't know if I'm a SIWA-nator, but
Same. We need to, and also, we have to stop talking about JoJo because someone did a TikTok of like Trisha's obsessed with JoJo, and I was like, okay, I'm done. Because I don't
even
hate
your
or love.
fault.
In fact, I would say I mostly like, but I'm done because I don't want to be that person. So I'm like, okay, no more for a while, for like a month. Even if she does something crazy, JoJo, no JoJo, hot topics for a
Watch her
month.
get engaged and married next week.
We can't talk about it because I saw, you see one person being like, wow, she's upset. You're like, you know what? You're right. Maybe I do bring it up too much, but I blame Oscar on Hot Topics. He brings her up more.
No, I am a journalist doing my job. So, like, if someone's in the news, it is my duty to cover it. Like, what am I took an oath when I graduated Cal State University Northridge, and I got a bachelor's degree in the mail that said Bachelor's of Arts, whatever. Science? Art? I don't know.
You don't know
And
what you
journalism.
got?
I don't even know. I never even opened my diploma. I'm so sorry. I didn't go to my graduation.
What do you mean? It's in the envelope still?
I don't even know where
Yeah,
it's
because
at.
nobody ever asked for it. You never
Nobody
use
ever
it.
asked.
Crazy. You get a degree and
Yeah.
you don't have to like show it like as like proof of something.
T. Like,
It's
no
wild.
one.
But stay in school. We do love a college degree.
I just looked up McKenna Grace, and then the video is you crying over. I think when you
Oh,
got
when I found out I was pregnant. What is the meme? What's
the tweet is other actresses seeing McKenna Grace walk into the audition room for Daphne. Wait,
What?
why does it say up next and then you're pregnant down there?
What? I'm so confused.
Do you see that?
Oh.
Did you do that?
Wait, what is this? What are you on? What platform
I'm just
is
on
it?
Twitter and I looked up McKenna Grace and that was
And
the
I was
first tweet.
Like there's like a little scroll at the bottom that says like up next, and then I pop up just like a pregnant belly.
Hold on, let me show you.
Maybe because I don't know.
I can't tell if someone just made that or like.
It's like a graphic.
It
Why?
almost looks like one of those when they had those rogue Snapchat shows about you.
Oh yeah.
It looks like one of those.
There's always a meme. Happy to be in it.
I literally just looked up McKenna Grace. I was trying to find one tweet that was listing every franchise she's in because she's been in so many.
That's
she's like
crazy.
The Big Bang Theory, Marvel Universe, Scooby-Doo.
Wow.
Five Nights at Freddy, Hunger Games, Scream. Like, she's in so many franchises.
That is actually insane.
It's like, she's very employed, honey.
That was my hot topic, Big Bang Theory.
Oh!
Did you see?
Yes.
Cruther Polly, the actor who played Cruther Polly, donated $45 million to families.
I didn't know it was
GoFundMe.
$45 million.
That's what I read. I was like, $45 million. First of all, how much money do you have from Big Bang Theory? You didn't see it? Like, he's helping like random families, like GoFundMes and stuff like that. And he started. I heard $45 million. Am I getting that wrong? $4.5 million. Maybe I got a decimal wrong. I don't know. I'm not great at math.
Well, no, his net worth is worth $45 million.
Oh, I thought he donated. I was like,
his entire net worth. I don't know if he did all that, but yeah, I don't. He just says he'll go through GoFundMe and pay random families medical bills. He said we support animals charities, and he'll just go through and donate on GoFundMe.
I do that all the time on TikTok. If you're on TikTok and you have that sob story as a TikTok, I am going to donate. And I love it. I love when you can like bring it over their threshold, but then you go back and check. You're like, oh, I brought over the threshold, and then they up it, and then like fair enough. Like I do it for sure. But you always feel like good. You're always like, I did it, and then you go back and like, oh man, I didn't get over the threshold. You got him over one threshold, which is good. I admire him. I love this. I love him. What's the actor's name?
Kunal Nayar, I believe.
Is he doing anything else? Is he current in production on IMDb and anything?
Let's see.
He also would have been good at Heathcliff. He would have been great. I love him. I love this actor so much. I really do. He doesn't give in the first few seasons of Big Bang Theory, but the end of Big Bang Theory, like the last few seasons, he's giving actor.
His last thing was called Christmas Karma. That was last year. Oh, no, upcoming.
Oh.
He's in a movie called Patel and a movie called The Up and Comer coming out later this year.
Okay.
So be seated for those two projects.
I will. You know me. If I love an actor, I'm seated for everything they did, no matter what. But $45 million, like, I guess you want to do something with your life. I'm like, why do you even have to act anymore? If his net worth is $45 million.
I mean, Kaylee Cuoco's still working, so.
She really is. She was just doing press for something. I like her. I want her.
I do like Kaylee Cuoco, too.
On the show. She has said something so real about being a mom.
Parenting, yeah.
What was it? I retweeted it. I was like, love this girl.
She's talking about, like, how people want to shame her because she lets her daughter use an iPad sometimes. She's like, I never would think to, like, comment on other people's parenting. It's so weird that people like want to come and yell at me for
when people.
What's the first thing people comment on?
The iPad thing is so crazy. I'm like, everyone just do whatever the hell you want. It's very much Kourtney Kardashian. It's like, you don't get a prize for not watching TV. When people are like, I would never let my kids do iPad. Okay. Don't care. Like, have them stare at a wall. Like, this is crazy too. Okay, one of my favorite, I feel like I'm saying her name wrong. She's one of my favorite influencers, but she never says her own name. You know, influencers. Vidya, is that her name? Vidya. She's the one with the husband that's a lawyer, has the two kids. She calls him Pookish. I think I'm saying her name wrong, but
Vidya probably. Vidya.
Yeah, she's I love her. She's like, comment on myself. She's everything. She did one where she talks about her family because they do like caviar bumps. Like they're a bougie family, right? Whatever. But like she has two kids that are like 8 and 10, and she showed them like going on vacation, and she's like, when you're the parent that makes your kids read for an hour on the flight before like doing anything else, everyone was trying to cancel her for like making her kids read. Like they were like literally reading books, and they're like, wow, like kids should be kids, like let them just enjoy their vacation time. I'm like, what? Like shouldn't you be excited that someone's like making their kids read? Like it was so wild how people just get mad at anything. So whether you have an iPad, whatever, but yeah, like I love Kaylee Cuoco. She's so real. She was also the one about mom. Was it Andy Cohen that was like, what do you think about Ashley Tisdale and the toxic mom drama?
Yeah.
She's like, do we need to
write about it?
Yeah. Do we need to write about it? She kind of ate on that one too.
Yeah, because she also has like a mom group. I think that was the question. Like, as someone who has a mom group, like, what do you think?
Right. Yeah. Everyone has a mom group. Chris Carlos Romano has a mom group that went to Backstreet Boys. I was like, I need to be in a mom group.
I didn't know they were a thing, but that's fun. Right?
That's fun.
Yeah.
I don't have one either.
Yeah.
Maybe your sister-in-law. Ask her.
Yeah, that's true.
Does she have one?
I should ask her if she has one. I have never heard of a mom group, to be honest. Every time Yeah,
because a lot of, like, when we take the kids to classes, you usually see, like, a cluster of moms.
Yeah.
And then you kind of hear, like, they make plans, like, so tomorrow at the mall, they're going to have the reading, and the next day the thing. So it's, like, coordinating events and things, and especially at a certain age, carpooling. Because they also recruit. I hear them, like, is your boy in soccer? Is your, they try to get.
Right.
So there's all that. I think it's basically
We don't have that at ballet class.
activities, and she's too young. It's too little.
Everyone just is on their phones.
Yeah,
I watch. I love being there and just right in the window. Be like, hi, I'm right here. They tell you not to. I think at age 5, the school set out a thing and be like, actually, you can't watch from the window when your child's 5 years old. It distracts them. I'm like, oh, that's weird.
Well, every year we see how they have a little bit more discipline.
Right. So I guess that's really like, don't watch them. I'm still gonna watch. I think it helps sometimes. Be like, here I am. Anyways, love that for Big Bang Theory. Just so many wins. Kaylee Cuoco, she said she's not in a group chat either, that she only talks to Johnny Galecki. I was like, oh, that sucks. What about Howard? Sheldon probably just like, nope, none of you. I got a spinoff. I don't need to talk to anybody. That was such a good show. I miss it. Warner Brothers.
Well, girl, they got 2 spinoffs that you can be seated for, honey.
I don't know if I can get into it. I really can't. But maybe if I'm really desperate.
And another one on the way. That what's his name? The comic book guys. The comic book store.
Nobody wants that. Nobody wants that character.
Kaylee Cuoco said she's gonna. Well, she strongly hinted that Penny will be in it. So.
What was his name?
I don't even remember that man's name. I'm so sorry.
Stuart.
That sounds right.
Yeah. And it's like his character was always whiny. Didn't he end up dating like Howard's mom?
Yeah.
And I'm like
living in.
Yeah. I'm like, I don't like this character. No offense to the actor. The character, no. I don't care about anything else. It's Wuthering Heights. Quotes. Adaptation. Still in that mood.
Moses, did you see the baby animal story?
Baby animal.
That baby monkey?
No.
Aw, where's the baby monkey?
You didn't see this baby monkey?
Ask Dr. Evan if he can bring a monkey next time.
We should.
I want a baby monkey in here. What's the baby monkey story?
Well, it's kind of a God, I have to see how to pronounce this name. It's kind of a sad but happy ending, I suppose. Okay. There was this baby monkey that went viral because he was abandoned by his mother, and his only friend was this like plush toy. He literally just goes around dragging this like monkey plush around because he has no mom. I know.
Wait, that's so sad. He's in Japan?
Yeah.
Is he in the wild?
No. He's under care. His name is Punch. He's a macaque named Punch. He was born in the Ichikawa City Zoological and Botanical Center in July. His mother rejected him after birth, and he had to be hand-raised by the zookeepers to survive.
No.
And without a mom, his only friend was this stuffed orangutan toy that was given to him.
No, it's so
from
sad.
his zookeepers, and he would just drag it behind him. And that was the only company he had.
How old is he?
He was born in July, so
that's his like little like soothing. That's his little attachment person.
Mm-hmm. I guess I was gonna say same age as Aquaman, almost, right?
Yeah, they could be friends.
He was born
Tarzan style.
He was born July 26th, so he's a little younger.
A couple weeks after. That was our original due date. Yeah. Oh, they could be friends. That's cute.
Yeah.
Aquaman and Punch.
Yeah, that's actually a really great combination.
That's a good story. That's a good movie.
Yes. Anyway, he went viral, and now there's been some other macaques that are trying to befriend him now, and everyone's clocking these two new macaques because
clout
the
chasers.
second Punch gets a little clout. You want to be his friend.
What about that mom? Is that mom coming back? Where's the mom? She comes back around. Actually, Punch. Where is he at? Maybe they took him. Did they take him away from the mom? Did they separate him, or they just rescued him?
They said that the mom rejected him.
But what does that mean? Moms don't reject.
She doesn't breastfeed. She doesn't care for him. Just leaves him.
Maybe it hurt her. Did anyone check on the mom? Maybe she was going through postpartum. Mm-hmm. That's crazy to be like, well, she rejected him, so we're gonna just take him. It's like, well, she probably was going through something. Maybe her nipples hurt. Yeah, where'd the dad go? Dad's just out.
That's true. The dad just...
That's crazy.
Hit it and quit it, I guess.
Investigate more.
Yeah, you are asking the good follow-up questions about this,
because that's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Like, all of a sudden, he's in, like, a sanctuary, which is great, but also, like, how did he get
Well, he was born in the sanctuary.
Oh. So where's the mom? Did they keep her in a separate part of the sanctuary? Like, I don't understand. They let her go? Something's sus. Something's fishy here. That's so sad. That actually makes me so sad.
I know.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, so it went viral this past week, and yet all of a sudden now there's more macaques that are trying to come in and befriend him now, which is
You know what? I guess it's better than being alone for the rest of your life. He doesn't know. I don't think monkeys know clout. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't think they get it.
Pretty smart.
They are smart. I don't think they're like reading the internet though. They don't have thumbs.
And also, IKEA just donated a whole bunch of plush toys because I guess the stuffed orangutan was from IKEA, so they donated Punch like 100 stuffed animals to play with. But I'm like, I don't know.
A little excessive. It's like Zayn Malik when he's like, I give $500 for a tooth. It's like too much. We don't need to go so excessive. That's so wild. You know, IKEA had a monkey scandal, didn't they? They had that little monkey.
The IKEA monkey.
I remember that so well. Because whenever Elvis wears like Malibu's like jackets, she gives me like IKEA monkey nachos because she's like just so little.
The jacket's so big.
The big is so big. I think I showed it to you for the first time in New York. I'm like, she's like a little IKEA monkey in that thing because it's just like.
Maybe they're just trying to salvage their image.
IKEA?
Yeah, so when people look it up now, it will be this monkey instead of that one.
Wait, that monkey was cute, but I think that monkey was diabolical. I think that one was maybe like terrorizing IKEA.
Was it?
Yeah, I think it was like in a different country, and I think it was like causing chaos. That's what I remember.
That little monkey in the jacket? Oh, also a macaque.
No way.
Yeah, named Darwin.
I'm telling you, they're trying
named Darwin?
The monkey escaped from a car, leading to a $240 fine from the owner, and Darwin was moved. I don't think Darwin did anything. I think
Are you sure? He was like in the store terrorizing, I think. Like he went in and was doing some
think?
Yes. I remember this like so vividly.
Oh. Okay, escaped in an IKEA car park in Toronto. I think he was just wearing the little jacket and he was just walking out. I don't think he terrorized the
I think
the
so.
IKEA.
He just looked dubious.
I don't even think he looked dubious. I think he was just wearing the big sweater.
Are you not seeing him peek out the window? There's like a little one of him like looking out the window. That's giving terrorizing.
You think?
Like hiding. Like why did he run out of the car? I think it's terrorizing. Eating those Swedish meatballs.
You get sued for slandering Darwin, the IKEA monkey.
Don't sue me.
I really don't think he did anything. All I see is him standing there in the big jacket. I don't see him
I think he did something, but let us know in the comments below.
I think it's just the owner. Literally, like, just so sweet. Just standing in front of the IKEA. What?
Oh, he's so tiny. How did he get the jacket on?
I think
Is that how he escaped or he got it?
I think the
I thought he like stole a jacket. Okay, well the owner had him clothed.
Yes.
He kept him warm.
Oh my god. But yeah, you slandering the freaking Darwin. That is so sad.
That's a hot topic. Darwinism, do you believe in it?
Yeah. Like survival of the fittest, like adaptation, evolution?
Yeah,
do
evolution.
I believe in evolution?
Yeah.
Yes. well, yes.
But do you think we came from like monkeys? Do you know when they're like cavemen and then they're like, they're monkeys? Yeah.
I 100% believe in evolution.
Okay.
And speciation. I believe in all of it.
Speciation.
Yes.
I took this is the one college class I took, and I remember they're talking about Darwinism, and I was like, this sounds
You took
kind
a
of
biology
insane.
class?
I think so. And it sounded insane to me. I can't remember all the teachings, but I remember being like...
I can't remember all the teachings.
in my 2 weeks that I was there.
How would you define Darwinism?
Like how you said it, like the evolution of like, right, survival of the fittest.
Okay, well, you're just repeating the words I said.
The weakest links get like out. I would describe Charles Darwin as a scientist who just came up with something to like make sense. It's like the Bible. Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John just making up stuff.
I think he had scientific findings to back it
on
up.
Context clues. Because you weren't there when Adam and Eve started. You weren't there when the first like woolly mammoths were walking. You know what I mean? They acted like he knew.
Well, I think Darwin in particular, like he was on the Galapagos Island, and it was like a kind of a speciation thing where depending on the living things.
Darwin was on Galapagos Island? I thought there was no humans
No
living
one's
there.
ark was on the Galapagos Island.
No one was living there. Galapagos Island, no one lives in the
He
Galapagos.
was studying animals on the Galapagos.
By himself.
I don't know who he
That's
had
what's
with
sus to
him.
me. He's like, oh, no one's at the Galapagos Islands. No one lives there, but I'm going to go and I'm going to discover all these things and tell you guys how we all came to be. You know what I mean? And it's like...
I don't know if it was how we all came to be, but it was
it's
like...
giving that. Like...
It's like speciation. Like, depending on the animal's habitat, it would evolve to survive in said habitat. So, like, in the Galapagos, there would be animals that would survive for that environment.
I did a whole speech on the Galapagos in high school.
And what was
that's
it?
why I knew
And
no
what did
one
you
lived
say?
there. Because it was like, is it like too hot or some It's like there's giant turtles there, but like no one can live on the Galapagos Islands. But they did like I remember like researching like, but they do take like visa. Like so I was like, oh, someone goes there. I remember so specifically in high school giving this speech about the Galapagos.
Well, what was the point you were trying to make?
It's just like one of those stupid assignments where they're like, just let us know about the Galapagos Islands, and I was like, here you go. Like you just like research it. You go to the library, you write some shit down.
Title, a name, little picture.
It literally was that. I was like, here's the facts. Like
Galapagos Islands by Trisha K. Payne.
Yeah, and there was no like, there was no
argument.
No,
okay,
nothing. And I was like, this was stupid. No offense.
Did you get on that? I'm a little nervous.
I don't know. Probably an A. I went to I don't know either. It was weird. You remember? Didn't you ever do that where they just give you like random countries and you're gonna like talk about this country?
I remember I had to do a state project. I had to do a project on my state that I got assigned was Nebraska, and that was a tough sell. But yeah, no offense.
And what did you learn about Nebraska?
God, I think the state bird was it was a red bird, a cardinal maybe. It was red.
Okay. Sounds familiar.
Corn, I think.
They definitely do have some corn.
So there wasn't much to work with, but.
Nebraska's a crazy one to be assigned. Nebraska has nothing. I remember you knew someone that lived in Nebraska. I was like, there's nothing there. That seems like purgatory.
Shout out to our Nebraska viewers.
Oof, I don't think we have any. I've never once been proposed to go to tour there, book signings, colleges. I don't think anything is happening in Nebraska. No offense. As someone from Illinois, I'm from the cornfields of Illinois, and there's nothing happening. I'm from Pecatonica, Illinois, and there's definitely nothing happening there. So...
I wish Dr. Evan was here to talk to you about speciation, Darwinism,
and evolution. I would love to hear his
evolution.
thoughts. Did we come from monkeys? Do you know which one I'm talking about? Is that evolution? It's like a gorilla, and then it's like a caveman, and then it's like you're standing upright all of a sudden.
Neanderthal, yes, the evolution.
I don't know if I buy it, but maybe we should take a trip to the Brea Tar Pits.
I thought you were going to say Galapagos Islands.
Oh, you can't go there. Well, I think you can go there. You just said
you can get a visa.
Yeah, you can. They accept Visa. I remember that. Visa and MasterCard, it said. And I was like, well, that's odd.
They have credit cards over there.
Yeah.
But no one lives there. No one can go
there.
I know.
Gift shop. It's just a gift shop. That's it.
Maybe no one. Yeah, I don't know. That's a good question. I didn't research that enough, but maybe our next field trip should be La Brea Tar Pits after our Olympic Games. I love the Tar Pits. They were free too. They were so fun. I should take the girls there. It's just so far. It's so far.
And what do you learn at the Tar Pits? Like you just
evolution, Darwinism, the woolly mammoths. You can see where we started.
I don't think we started from woolly mammoths.
Where did we start from? Who's the first species?
I think we all started from like one kind of cell, right? And then we kind of evolved from there.
And so where'd the cell come from?
The Big Bang, I think, is
Big Bang Theory. The whole universe was just a hot, dense space until 13 million years ago. Expansion started. Wait, the Earth began to cool, the Autotrophs began to cool, the Neanderthals, they built the wall, they built the pyramids, math, science, history, unraveling the mystery that all started with a Big Bang. I believe it. Actually, you know what?
You came all the way back around.
Honestly.
Just because of the theme song.
They talked about Neanderthals in there. Didn't I say that? And that, what I just said, I think I said Neanderthal. Anyways. You're right. Big Bang. It's all the same. God created the world on the seventh day. Pooh, there was light. That's Big Bang. That's everything. It's all the same, everybody.
It is.
And that's it. That's all you got to know. No need to argue with anybody. Just call it what you want to call it.
That's kind of the tea on creation.
And that's the tea. And that's what you tuned in for today. Those hot topics are as hot as global warming. There we go. All around. That's it.
Well, I had Addison Rae, but it's kind of a sad one to end on, no?
Oh, I didn't hear any Addison Rae, but maybe we shouldn't. That was such a good ending. But...
I know.
Okay. What happened?
Her dad was arrested.
Oh.
You didn't hear about this?
No.
He was exposing himself.
Monty?
Yes.
To who and where?
It just came out via TMZ yesterday through court documents, but it happened in July. He was charged with a felony obscenity for allegedly exposing himself in Louisiana. And the quote is exposing his genitals, pubic hair in a public place or a place open to public view. From the document. And I guess these documents came out because her mom was trying to file for custody over her brother.
How old's her brother? I always thought they were like older. I thought they were all like adults now.
The youngest is 13 years old.
Wow. Oh, I didn't know she had such a young brother. Oh, that's sad. Yeah. Oh my God. Yes, probably should give full custody to that mother. That's sad. I mean, I feel like Addison's distanced herself from her parents for a while because they were being embarrassing.
Yeah.
And it's like, I think like you give grace to people in their teens, their 20s, maybe even their 30s. I think when you're like a grown person with kids, it's like, do better for your kids, especially when you're on TikTok. That's sad.
In one of her lyrics, she talks about like how she like doesn't want to end up like her father too, and like on her album, yeah, it is sad, and also like this becoming so public too.
Yeah, that kind of family drama. It sucks because it's like, I don't know, like what was the headline? Addison's Rae dad, like, yeah, and it's like, I don't want to be associated. Like, she's distanced herself for a long time, so I'm sure that's why she like doesn't give interviews, doesn't talk, like doesn't, because they were marketed so much as like a family, like the D'Amelios, Addison Rae. I just remember them getting like brand deals. I mean, I think I knew you when that was happening, like Raising Cane's, and it was like the family eating Raising Cane's, and all the kids were involved. The mom had one, and then he had one, and then I went to. When they ended up separating and divorcing, they went off the deep end, the parents. Like, everyone seemed so wholesome and stuff. And it's like, at that point, just get offline. Because didn't the mom, like, go to the VMAs with, like, Young Gravy or something? Like, it was just like, stop. Your daughter is such a mega superstar. And she was a mega superstar back then. It's like, that's so embarrassing. I was going to say,
she was the successful one, and she was basically helping them.
Yeah.
Like, here, let me give you everything that I have. And just be smart about it. Be nice about it.
Yeah. Obviously, he has some issues. Because he was dating like young girls like in their 20s, and you're just like, you're so embarrassing. And then the girls would go on TikTok and be like, Addison Rae's dad, and she should sue him. Be like, don't, all these
your name,
all the press people too, like, don't put Addison Rae, like, get emancipated or something, and be like, no, I don't want this. Especially like, you're a Grammy nominee, you're doing all this crazy, like, he obviously has some issues, so hopefully the mom gets full custody, because that's crazy. Like, if your dad's exposing himself, probably shouldn't have custody of the child. Yeah. In my opinion. I don't know.
I felt for her too. That's why, like, people gotta be a little bit nicer to Addison Rae. Like, she, like, having all those, like, kind of family problems too.
Aired out.
Yeah.
And still airing out when you're just trying to make a name for yourself and doing so well. Like, she's so unproblematic, and she always has been. So it's like, why are you guys doing this? Let be messy behind closed doors, like the family. You know, like when they got divorced, whatever. Just, okay, stay offline then. Like, don't be messy in front of. Take a page out of Kim Kardashian's book. Just, smile and just be respectful on social media. Don't be messy. And in public, don't expose yourself. Keep that thing inside your pants. Especially when you're like 50. Oh my God. But sounds like a result of something else maybe happening. Alcohol or something. I don't know. That's sad. It just happened?
It just came out yesterday. Yeah.
All right. That's sad. Well, survival of the fittest. Monty, I don't know if we're gonna last. I guess he did reproduce. Is that how it works? I don't even know how it works. Darwinism.
Oh my God.
Louisiana might not last if you have Monty Lopez there exposing himself. Damn. That's so sad.
I know.
One thing about my parents, I will say, like, no one's perfect. Families aren't perfect, but they never embarrassed me. You know what I mean? They never been out there just, and they could. My mom's got a platform. She could have, you know what I mean? But they keep it cute because they're parents.
She didn't leak her company card, but that's another story.
That is another story. Resolved. But that was just a slight of judgment.
Yes.
Or just not knowing. Yeah. Very mean. Because you know what you used to with those cards? Cards back in the day used to have the number on the front.
Yes, and now they're in the back.
They're now in the back. So I'm always used to like flipping it over too. Like when we're at like a restaurant, always flip it over. And then I'm like, oh, that's it's smart now that they're in the back because it was always in the front. And you're like, what the like anyone can see it. So we love it. Never out of malice or weirdness. Don't embarrass your kids, everybody. Once you have those kids, just stop. Logan Paul.
Forgot he's a father.
You know,
yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Just try to do what's best in their best interest because it's forever. You can't erase the past. You can only start now. Start now. Never too late. All right. Let us know if you believe in evolution and Darwinism. Moses, you don't have anything to say about it real quick?
Quick?
Yeah.
That's something that's...
Oh, okay. You want to delve in
deeper?
deeper?
Talk about it for like a hour long lecture.
Oh.
Whoa.
He probably has a lecture on it. If you go to Channel Water, he has lectures on everything. My dad will bring up something and I'm like, I think Moses talked about that. I think my dad asked me like, what is time? Like, what's the structure of time? Like, how do you define time? And I was like, wait, I think Moses literally has a video called What Is Time? And he did from like 2020 or something. He's like, what is time? And it was an hour-long video. Moses left the room. He was embarrassed, but my dad was so into it.
Not embarrassed. I just didn't want to sit there and listen to a lecture
Why?
that I already know.
You wrote it. It was so good.
You could have asked me. I would tell him.
You were there. You could have. My dad was so into it because you explained it. And he was like, my dad felt like connected because he thought he had the same answer. He's like, I think I had that answer too.
Yeah, I think I have a video somewhere. The way I defined it was the evolution of creation.
Oh, you have a video?
Oh.
Of course.
Link it below, Jimmy. I'll link that video. I need to know. Oh, I didn't know that. Wow. We had a resident expert here and we're just going back and forth about Galapagos.
Look, I'm not going to ruin your, gravity moment. So
my gravity? Okay. That's it. We love you. Love you, Jimmy. Hope you're well. We got to get Blonde Sundell 4MD alive, Jimmy. We got to really make this vlog epic. No pressure. Check out Oscar Gracie's vlog and check out Moses' evolution video. Sounds like a doozy. Love you guys. See you soon. Bye.